Hello, welcome to the BYB Podcast. That stands for the Backyard Boys. And it's Monday. We're doing it. We're having it. It's happening. How's everybody doing out there? Honk, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty well. What an exciting kind of last couple of days we've had in the Dabbleverse, huh? A lot of shit going on.
Yeah, such as?
Well, we got our good friend Ingwe falling over our live stream and cutting himself up pretty good on his egg.
Took a tumble.
It took him a little fall, Triple G. And let's not forget about JBX and the Joey C controversy, which I happen to think is a real thing. It's not at work. It's a real shit.
Yeah, of course not. Yeah, like anybody thinking that's fake is not paying attention. Indeed.
No. It was too. It went too dumb to be fake. The shit out of everybody's mouth was too stupid and heated to be fake.
Too dumb to be fake. I mean, we're talking about Joey C here. Dumb to be fake. Does that make sense?
I think Joey's smarter than Jason.
Too dumb to be fake.
Yeah. The thing I said.
Yeah. I just don't know if that makes sense. I mean. Both of them have to be dumb, right? Like for it to be fake. Is that
the
true?
way it went was just fucking retard anger the whole time.
So, but if they're smart, it's real.
Well, I don't know. There were physical altercations there, so I think it's a little bit real.
Yes, I absolutely think it's real. ACDC. Yeah, I'm ashamed to say Joey C is from my hometown of Chicago, indeed. But you have a lot of people from Chicago that make Chicago look bad. Let's be honest here, ACDC. That's a fact, Jax.
The blacks.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, fake mobsters. You probably got a lot of those in Chicago as well, right? A bunch of people that think they're mobsters because they live in Chicago. Probably happens in New York City a lot too. People that just think they're like, "Oh, I'm a mobster because I'm from an Italian neighborhood in New York City. I'm from an Italian neighborhood in Chicago. Therefore, I'm a mobster." Is ridiculous. Like, how many freaking Italians are in those cities that claim to be mobsters that are not?
It's not even Italian. Chicago's just fucked. You walk down the street for one night, you will get yelled at by some crackhead or I don't know. There's a combination of crackheads, illegals, nasty street people.
The blacks.
The black one. Indeed.
Joey C types.
I would like to notice that, the at thing is so that, okay. I just want everyone to know I've done research and I looked into it. There is no setting that I can turn on or off to change that. Apparently, YouTube has rolled out some little thing that they're testing. They have done it in the past previously. And apparently, I'm stuck with it for whatever reason. They're like testing it out on me, and I don't appreciate it very much. I fucking hate it. I'm very upset about this whole thing. So, I wish I could turn it off, guys. I literally
got hacked, dude. I think Karmicx probably hacked your shit and fucked your audio up.
Good point.
Karmicx. Yeah, for something tells me that guy probably couldn't do something that complicated, but okay, I'll have to take your word for it. Digress.
He's a computer genius. He figured out super tips in a day.
On the corporate level,
you've had it for months, and
mindset.
You can't figure it out today.
The corporate mindset. Yeah, I don't have a corporate mindset. I can't deal with any of that stuff. I ain't got no time for that. What are you talking about? That's some nonsense. Shit.
I got a pussy.
Do you? Yeah, I know. Yes, you do have a pussy. There's the other guy, the man of the hour, Joey C, who does indeed have a pussy because he is a pussy.
Send him the link, man. Oh, by the way, somebody get me his phone number. I know one of you guys in chat has it. Give it to me. I wrote a tweet. You can publicly post it on my Twitter. I want it. I need to call this man. I need to get a hold of Joey C. I know he's watching.
Right, because he's going to be on your show tomorrow night. I heard something about that.
He agreed to do that, but I haven't gotten to talk to him about it. So that has to happen. No matter what.
Yeah, you sent him a super chat today. You gave him $3 to appear on your show. He's already been prepaid, right?
Yeah, that's the minimum super tip allows you to send. And I said, come on my show. And he was like, and then he was like, my man, the greatest guy ever you've ever seen, Triple G. Here's a super tip. Well, it was the fucking craziest shit ever.
Yeah, I thought like he hated your guts.
Yeah, me too. Now. But he randomly came around. I had his back like one time, and then he just flipped. You know, after threatening to fuck his wife and threatening to come to his house and everything, he all of a sudden he was like, "Soup Party's a good show. Triple G is the king of all trolls." This is the thing he really said. Wow. I was blown away too. But now we're best friends, and I need his phone number. So post it in the chat.
Then we saw Granny was threatening to go down there and beat the shit out of Jason Bardo X, and everybody kind of reminded Granny the fact that he boxed you, and
Granny
everybody was
hard.
Oh,
Granny
okay, so
hard. I think Granny would beat the fuck out of Jason, and I want that to happen.
He can't even stand up when he was boxing you. He can't even stand up straight.
Yeah, but I went a little too hard on him. You know, like.
You didn't even do anything.
What do
you
think?
Barely. You laid off him so hard. You didn't even try whatsoever. You never even swung hard at him. You never even tried to knock the bricks off him.
Got hit. You never even got hit.
I went too hard on him. You know, he was like calling me names the whole day.
Try.
And stuff, so like I had to humble him. You know.
You're lying so hard right now. I can't handle this shit. This is ugly, man. Not a chance in hell.
No, Granny hits hard. I'm telling you,
for
as
a girl
somebody who's been punched in the face by Granny, he can hit
compared
hard.
to like other women you've been hit by.
Knock out Jason Bardo X in one Falcon punch. Granny,
Falcon.
Love
this is what the peanut butter Falcon story here. He's gonna get one lucky shot in on him and get him. Is that what
that would be good if that would be a good finisher. Peanut butter on bread, slap to the face. Like a Mortal Kombat style finisher. Yeah, that'd be great.
So what are you saying? He can finish guys off?
Granny would beat the fuck out of Jason Bardo X, and I'm vouching for him and I'm speaking on his behalf. I challenge Jason Bardo X to box Granny on Granny's behalf.
I challenge him to do that too. I want to see
Granny
that
has
shit.
To fight this guy.
With gloves on? I think that's a good idea. Let's do gloves. Yeah. Let's do it in a lawn, like a yard.
Chain link gloves, chain link MMA, no protection, no rubber, chain link.
No protection, no rubber. What? That sounds like they're gonna have sex now. What the fuck happened there? We were talking about a boxing match, and the next thing you know, you start talking about rubbers. What?
I said no rubbers. Shout out.
Yeah, but okay,
nobody.
Yeah, lack of protection. But it sounds gay. Very, very gay indeed.
You don't. I forgot you don't like gay people.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Like them, prefer them? Nah, not so much. But
so it's a gay. It's a gay thing. Whatever.
I'll deal with them. It's all good. Whatever. I mean, I got all these guys saying
Granny and Jason are gonna box.
Holy shit!
Pelvises wrapped in rubber.
Yeah, they're gonna thrust pelvises. Sounds dangerous.
They're gonna fuck. Okay, is that what? Are you happy now? Is that what you want? They're gonna fuck.
No, I don't. I'm not happy. No, I don't want that. Thanks though. Thanks for thinking of me like that. I appreciate it. That. No, I got enough people in the Dabbleverse saying I'm a homosexual. I don't need any help with that. Thanks a lot.
Okay to be gay.
I'm more
just WATP and Karmicx.
I'm gay guitar guy. I'm the gayest guy in the Dabbleverse.
Don't you ever say homosexual how you just did ever again, or the rumors will be true.
What?
Say homosexual again how you did there. Yeah, don't say it like that. Thank you.
Did I say it like really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay for me to do it. I'm a homosexual.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. You own it. At least you own it, man. That's pretty good. You're on the right. There you go. There it is. Confirmed. You're on the right podcast, and Triple D. Indeed. That is a fact, Jack. Indeed. Yes, thank you everybody for showing up this evening. And if you don't mind hitting that like button, smashing to subscribe, and of course, turn those notification buttons on so when we go live, you guys will know about it. And of course, always be using the supertip.gg system while you're here. And of course, all the links are pinned to the top of the chat. So if you can't figure it out, supertip.gg/BYB and the QR code that Honky Tonk is pointing at right there. And the other links are our link tree. So you can find all of our social media sites and all that kind of stuff, as well as the membership link. We are trying to get those memberships way, way up this month because they're way, way down so far. Maybe we'll do another membership drive in the month of July. It looks like we need one. Maybe for all you Patriots out there, help us out. Get those memberships way, way back up where they belong. We're down in the 130s. We need to be up to like 200. So if you really like this show and you really want to help us out, gifting memberships is it's an awesome thing to help us out. So I'm not begging. I'm not grifting. I'm just saying that if you can help us out, do. Because we appreciate it. Huh?
Venmo,
PayPal, Rumble Rants, YouTube, Super Chats,
Streamlabs.
That's right, motherfucker. That's it right there. Use all the methods to help us out. We would appreciate it. Indeed. Yeah, I know we got Jason Bardo X probably popping on here pretty shortly. I think we got Crumb and whatnot. I think he's gonna whatnots and the whatnots. No, just him. I know we're gonna go over all of the Joey C stuff a little bit more because we have some breaking news developments today. Very interesting. With the felons in possession of firearms, kind of a big deal, I think. So it was
that's
brought
Jason
to
related, is it? Because I heard people were leaking his criminal record or something.
Well, let's just say that Granny was leaking his criminal record, and somebody had to go double check and see if Jason Bardo X is actually a serious criminal, like Granny's been running around saying and doxing. He's been saying his full name, trying to dox him, which Granny has said he would never dox people. He's totally against that kind of behavior. But apparently, unless it's someone he doesn't like, then all of a sudden he's happy to go around running around saying people's full names and birth dates and all that stuff. But okay, so I had to take it upon myself to see if Granny was correct about Jason Bardo X's background, and he is not. So not only was he saying the guy's information, he wasn't even saying the right guy's information. So he might have had the guy's full first and last name. He might have had some other stuff correct, but he definitely did not have the right background check, because Jason Bardo X has been in very little trouble, just a minor weed stuff and like nothing. So
yeah, I mean, doxing people is harder than you think, man. Like, and hopefully Jason's not his real fucking name. I saw something that was that looked kind of like his stuff online, but there apparently there's like 49 people in Florida named this dude's name.
There's a lot more than 49. It's actually, I was kind of surprised to find out that that's a common name, honestly, but it's a fairly common name for the Hispanics, which he happens to be. So there you go. Yeah.
Well, what's his fucking, what happened between him and Joey? Like, why, how did this even become a thing?
Well, I think Joey was trying to dox him and whatnot. Joey claims that that's not the case. We don't have any proof one way or the other from either one of the guys. I don't even really know that Jason has shown me proof that that's the case.
Yeah, whatever happened that triggered this was not a public thing. Nobody has seen this guy's docs. Nobody knew who this guy was.
I think one of the biggest things was Granny running around doxing whoever he's doxing, because he's not doxing the correct person. But yeah, I think Jason might have conflated Joey C working, I don't know, maybe something with Granny. I don't even know what the deal was precisely, but maybe Jason was incorrect on that whole situation, but that would be about it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sounds about right. If Granny's the one yapping and then Jason's showing up to Joey C's place because of Granny.
Well, Jason and Joey had just started working together to do Joey's podcast.
Jason and Granny just started working together, or Joey and Jason?
Jason and Joey. So that was going to be his new co-host, was Jason. And so all this other stuff. Apparently, I mean, Jason was just at Joey's house like 10 days ago. So, I mean, they were friends right before this whole thing came up like last Thursday. Now,
yeah, they seem like they're local.
That's not, yeah, they're both Tampa.
Yeah, if he's just rolling up to the dude's house over the weekend, yeah.
Right. So, it pretty much, I mean, he just went over there to say, quit doxing me, and that was the message. That was it. And
but it's not Joey doing it, it's Granny doing it. So it's like, and look, he didn't even know that to be sure either, because on his way out, he was like,
well, no. That Mrs. C did say his full, like Mrs. C, I think, had part to play in it, because she did say like his full name. She admitted to doing as much. So she did have a part to play in this. She also had a part to play in the gun getting pulled out the other day. She also had something to do with the violence. So if you really want to blame anybody for the whole situation, maybe the other day, maybe Mrs. C is way more to blame than Mr. C. Joey is
just a big shit disturber. Is she one of those type of bitches like see her man getting confrontation, or she did till she found out he couldn't fight? You know what I'm saying?
Girl, she keeps doing this shit.
Right.
And I mean, come on. That was it.
We're gonna watch that clip or something, because I feel like whoever pulled the gun on that guy had every right to. Like, that Jason showed up to that property immediately fucking antagonizing Christina. Like, it doesn't matter what it was about. You showed up, you walked up upstairs to their fucking patio, like causing a disturbance. I would have pulled the gun on this guy too. Yeah, I wish Joey would have fucked this guy up.
God damn.
Well, he did not.
He did not.
Yeah, we got other stuff to talk about too tonight. I guess we can wait for Jason to come on. He should be coming on here pretty soon. I'll send him another message to make sure he saw that link, just to double check. Indeed. Jason, get your ass in here.
Well, if you want me to sign off until he gets here, because I don't want to, I don't want him to see me on here and then think something.
You don't think he'd be watching if this was he was coming? Hello.
If he's watching, he'd be in the chat, right? I'd love to talk to him, but
not necessarily.
If he doesn't want to talk to me, I don't want to prevent him from coming on here.
I don't think he's ever said.
Kind of I don't know why he messaged me on Twitter because I was calling him a pussy.
Oh, when did he hear this?
Yesterday, actually.
Interesting. No, I don't think he'd be scared to come on here because you're on here.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
He did witness fucking Triple G whoop Granny's ass, though, so maybe he is intimidated.
I'm not threatening to whoop this guy's ass or anything. I don't tell people I'm tough. I'm not like that's whatever, you know. Jason Bardo X definitely isn't tough. He's going to Joey C's property and screaming at his wife. That's gay pussy. The shit he did this weekend is gay pussy shit, and I'd like to talk to him about it. Like it's fucked up how you can post this thinking anybody's gonna be on your side. Like it's not, and I think a lot of you guys are.
Yeah, I'm a pussy. I can't beat your ass. I know that.
What? I'm not even saying this is what I'm saying. Like
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
Showing up to a guy's property because he's mad about being doxxed. Why don't people like getting doxxed? They don't want people showing up to their house. So this guy shows up to Joey's house because
he just spent the night at that guy's house not too long ago. He's like an invited guest. So I don't know. I've gone over to people's houses that I was friends with to tell them to quit fucking doing this or that.
It's kind of clear to me, and probably
you can confront people at their homes. There is no law that says I can't go to your house and tell you to quit being a fucking faggot. Like that. What have you ever heard? Is there like a law against it? No.
Did Joey dox Jason?
Irrelevant. Even if he just thinks he did.
What do you mean? How is that irrelevant? That's the whole reason he went over there is because Joey doxed Jason.
Well, let's say that he didn't, and let's say that he was going to go work it out. Because
if he didn't, then it's really funny that he's at the guy's house screaming, "You doxed me! You doxed me!" That's pretty.
Well, I mean,
stupid.
Let's say Mrs. C didn't freak out and start acting like a psycho, then maybe him and Joey could have had that conversation.
Did they do that? Did they do that to this guy?
Irrelevant.
Is the reason this dude's house
irrelevant?
It's not irrelevant. It's the reason the guy went to their house.
Yeah,
was he justified to show up to their house? Was he doxxed?
It's reasonable to show up to anywhere in the world.
I'm all for showing up to a guy's house.
All right. Then what don't you understand about this? Being right or wrong about doxing before you go over there to have a conversation?
Him, and they probably fucking didn't. And
so let's say they didn't. Let's say they didn't. Why can't you go to the guy's house to have a conversation about it, even if he didn't dox him?
Yeah, for sure. Do you have the clip ready? Because he goes to their house.
I'm aware.
He's like,
I've watched it
3
times. Yeah.
He says walking up there, all I have to do is be cool. But the first thing he does is scream at Christina, scream at Joey. Why'd you dox me, motherfucker? He was the first guy to like act up and get crazy. Well, Joey had every right to hit that guy in the head with a baseball bat.
Actually, he didn't.
Actually, he 100% did.
So there's a law that says if a guy acts crazy or talks loud, that you can hit him upside the head with a baseball bat. That's a law. That's written in the Florida law statutes. If a guy starts acting wild, you can just hit him upside the head with a baseball bat. What statute is that?
There's a guy he's not a part of your family. He's on your front porch and he's being threatening. He's screaming.
Yeah. So what's the statute?
You should be able to push this faggot down the
stairs.
Should
be able to, or you can. Should be able to, or can. Do you even know the words coming out of your mouth right now?
I don't know. Watch the clip because I'm telling you,
I have watched it enough to know. I don't even need first. Huh?
Nobody put their hands on Jason first.
Yeah, they did.
Are we watching this thing tonight, or?
Well, Jesus Christ, to get you up to speed, I guess we will now. Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck me. Yeah, I guess we'll get you up to speed.
To a guy's house, start screaming.
I guess we'll get you up to speed since you're not up to speed. I guess we'll do that. And expect
not to get fucking hurt. Like, yeah, sure, call the fucking cops about this legally. No, you're not supposed to be able to fucking hit somebody who comes on your property. But when they're acting like this, yeah, I think this guy should have got fucked up.
God damn, I actually have to. That's right.
Do you know how big those fucking shoes were he was wearing? God damn, Frankenstein. I'll point them out to you once we watch shoes. Yeah, watch.
Oh, I'm sure you needed them pointed out to you. They're fucking big shoes. All right, God damn it. Yeah. It's going to take me a second to get to it. Yeah, talks amongst yourselves. I did not.
I thought he was showing up tonight. What happened?
Yeah, he said he will. Let's see if he does.
So Triple G, how's Soup Party doing, bud?
It's doing bad, dude. It's doing really bad. Nobody likes my shitty show.
Okay, you're back on YouTube now, though, aren't you?
Yeah, we're enjoying about 3 months on YouTube. We'll be gone in 4 or 5.
So you're saying that you're going to be inviting Jings back on then?
Jings is always welcome on.
Yeah.
He's being a pussy. He won't come back to the show.
Here's the footage.
What's happening?
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck? What's going on there? Huh? Wait a second. Let's get this right.
Sam Bitley says, I like your shitty show, GGG. Thanks, Sam.
Now what the fuck is going on here? What is going on, man? Yeah, give me a second. Man, we're having all kinds of technical issues this evening.
You broke the whole thing today somehow.
Windows 11 update, man. Like, everything's been psycho.
Oh, yeah. I'm dreading that. They say November they're going to stop Windows 10, so everyone's going to have to do 11. And yeah, I'm nervous.
All right, let me get this fucking right here. Yeah, what in the fuck? Is this really going to be like this?
We want Jason. We want Jason. We want Jason.
Wow, what is going on here? What the fuck? This is wild, dude. Everything's all fucked up in my stuff.
Well, looks like Plan B. Let's talk about baseball.
Well, you guys can talk about whatever you want, I guess.
I like baseball.
Do you?
Yeah, this is wild, man.
Do you enjoy playing it or watching it, Triple G?
I enjoy sucking on the baseball. Depends on what kind of baseball.
Maybe a softball, a larger ball is more enticing.
No softballs. No. Real American leather from a gook's back.
Yeah.
Wow. That's insane. All that fucking. God damn you, Windows 11. What is going on, man? That's fucked up shit right there.
I should kill Bill Gates about it.
All right.
It's all his fault.
I'll just play with the volume off so we don't have to hear Joey talk about it. But here you go. Okay, so here comes the first possibility. We've already gone over this, so pay close attention. I don't want to do this twice or 3 times. All right. He's got his hands. He's talking to no touch, no touch, no touch, no touch, no touch. Hand over there. No touch, no touch. She touches him right there. And she put her hands on his chest and he swiped her hand away and walked off. Okay?
Yeah, as he should have.
Yeah. He swiped her hand away and walked off.
When you're approaching somebody at their house, talking to them like that, screaming them at them like that, yeah, expect to get hands put on you. I don't see how that's so. I know what people
okay.
Say,
so
legally,
if you get loud, then it's okay to put hands on people. All right. So for the crime of getting loud,
guys
say, "Hey, leave me alone! Quit doxing me! Quit doxing me!" And then you're like, "Hey, now I can put hands on you legally. I can punch you or put my hands on."
By the way, even if they were doxing,
by the way,
being a fucking pussy. Who cares if you get doxed? Who gives a shit? Why are people so afraid of getting doxxed? You don't want people coming to your house. So you go to the guy's house.
constantly complaining about it. I know that.
Yeah, so you show up to their house and you start spitting in their face on their property and you get pushed.
No, so he spit in their face now.
Well, screaming, I'm sure Christina had spit in her face when this was over. We just watched a clip of him approaching them, screaming in their faces on their property. Yeah, to 4 other guys too.
Yeah, I'm just seeing both parties suck. And I can't argue with that both parties have some whatever issue.
One of the parties was at their house minding their business.
Yeah. Okay. Well, also, when someone comes to your house and you're minding your own business and they come over and you say, all right, get off my property or I'm calling the cops, leave my property or I'm calling the cops, then you leave. Then what?
Yeah.
Then you should get beat or for getting loud, for the crime of getting loud or for being there saying, don't dox me.
Well, you don't roll up to somebody's house automatically screaming at them. First thing he said to Christina,
well, let's say you do.
Would you like
then
to take
what?
On her own property? He came there with he could have shown up there and been like, hey, I want to talk. Hey, and then
but he didn't do that. So let's not talk about the possibilities.
Let's
talk about what did happen and break it down because we don't need
that. So
we don't need a fan fiction. We don't need a fiction about what happened. Let's talk about what did happen and break it down. I'm sick of people being like, he should have done this. He should have done that. It's like, no, he did what he did. And what, let's break it down properly. He never put hands on anyone until they put hands on him. He left when was told to leave.
And don't ever fuck with me again.
And you can do that.
Yeah, I'm saying you can put.
All right, so if someone, how about someone has a bully kid? Let's say someone has a bully ass kid and fucking socks your kid in the face, and you go up over to their house and you say, "Hey, tell your fucking stupid kid to quit hitting my
raging homo comes up screaming at your wife on your back patio. You're not gonna hit him. You're not gonna fucking put hands on him."
All right, so if you go over, take that example. That's a perfect example. You have a problem with someone that is bullying your kid. So you go over there and you say, hey, tell your fucking kid to quit touching my fucking kid. And they say, all right, well, hey, get off my property. And you would, right?
Right.
All right. Also, would you go over there and get loud with them if they were being like, yeah, fuck you. Fuck your kid too.
If I was probably on their property and my kid was causing a problem, they wanted me to leave.
No. No one ever said your kid was causing the problem. They have a bully kid that's been picking on your kid. You go over there and say, hey, tell your stupid kid to quit bullying my kid. Would you? And you were all loud about it. Are you in your right? Are you in the right to do that?
How is this even the
because it's the exact same analogy. You go to someone's house to tell them to straighten the fuck up.
I bring my kid to somebody's house. My kid.
I didn't say take your kid to their house. Are you listening to the words coming out of my mouth? Are you fucking deaf?
How this is anywhere fucking similar?
If you go to someone's house and say loudly, "Hey, tell your kid to quit being a fucking asshole to my kid," are they in the right to just start hitting you?
This is not even close to the same thing that happened with Jason and Joe.
He walked up there and got loud. Are they okay to just start hitting him and shit? You're saying that's the case.
Well, yeah, if he's
yeah.
He was loud for fucking like 2 minutes straight. He wouldn't leave.
So if you're loud, you're loud for 2 minutes, then that's the limit. That's when they. I've watched it 100 times. I don't need to watch it again.
Me too.
I'm not.
It's the only thing you haven't watched on this show. I'm telling you, you cannot just show up to people's property and start screaming at them and not expect to get hit.
Yes, you can. You literally can.
Okay.
You literally can go to someone's property and start yelling at them.
Tonight. I'm coming to your house.
Yeah, start yelling at me and I'll say, hey, get off my property. And if you don't, then there will be the next step.
Better not hit me.
And it won't be anything to do with hands. I can guarantee. Yeah, well, my hands on
wait
a
for
pistol.
The cops to show up before the.
No, I have ways of getting you off of my property if you don't leave. But I'm just saying,
sentry turrets and booby traps. fucking
no, I'm saying no. What I'm saying is, you will not be leaving my property if you fuck up on my property. I'm saying you have the right to come to my door, and if I answer my door,
your face for 2 minutes until it's not okay.
Literally until the point where I say you need to leave my property. Up until that point, you're totally within your rights to scream and yell at me. Yes,
we just disagree.
There is no disagreement. You're just flat out fucking wrong. It's not even a disagreement. You literally can't look it up.
It's okay to show up to somebody's house. It is
literally legal.
Patio.
Is it all right? Are we saying it's all right or legal?
About that, then
are we saying all right or legal? Are we saying all right or legal?
Yeah, legally you can't. Legally you can call people a cunt and like flip people the bird all day long.
But they're okay to hit you.
I'm telling you that,
and they're okay to hit you.
They're not going to be. They're not going to side with Jason.
Who's they?
They're not. The police. If the police watch this clip, they are not going to side with Jason. This will warrant a restraining order. It will be. It will.
No, you're so wrong on this. It's infuriating. You have no idea what you're talking about. So they would issue a restraining order.
All I'm saying.
Huh? You say what?
I'm saying Team Joey, there's nothing wrong with beating somebody's ass who's screaming at your wife on your property. Who just showed up to do
I don't know. I mean,
within 10 seconds of being there, he's screaming at your wife's face. Yeah, I think it's okay to beat the guy's ass.
I might not disagree with you. I might agree with you that it's okay to beat someone. Yeah, there's two things going on here: laws and what you think is right or wrong. That's why I said separate it. Because he may have been in the wrong for going up there and yelling at people, yelling at Mrs. C the way he did. But legally, he didn't do anything illegal. He left when told to leave.
I'm telling you, in a court, what the fuck? I'm lost now. What's the fucking?
Yeah, I'll say
a restrainment order would be granted over that clip. I pinky promise you. Jason would not win.
I would say not. I would say not. I would say the last time he went to their house, he was there with open and welcome arms. I would say he went back and it didn't go so well this time. And when asked to leave, he did leave. Therefore, would they grant a restraining order for that? Probably not. Not likely.
He knew it was all sour energy when he was showing up. He knew exactly. He even said in the clip, as long as I act cool, it'll be straight. He knew there was fucking bad blood.
You know, one thing.
And then he shows up and he does anything but act cool. He was the first one to start screaming at people.
One thing I'd like to point out is if you notice at the end of the video, now you can't see it on this one, but on JBX's, he gets outside like a gate area or where Joey lives, and they're following him still. They're following him out, which I think in that case,
I want him to leave.
a lot of things change. They're no longer on his property or their property.
Well, technically, the entire yard is not their property. Technically,
right?
I didn't know their backyard seems to be some kind of like junkyard because I know they're on top of like
it's a car sales lot. It's a car sales.
Yeah,
lot.
Man. Like
it's not theirs technically.
So it's probably not their property, but
no, it's not. We know this for a fact.
Jason trespassed through a junkyard to access their residence.
No. So he was trying to buy a vehicle from this car company.
Right. Yeah. He's trying to buy that electric bucket truck they got by the shed over there.
Oh, you're not aware of the part where Joey C was trying to help him get the car? You didn't hear about that part either.
Oh, okay. What is this about to be?
What is this about to be? This is about the facts.
Yeah, that's why he showed up. He was there to buy it.
No. That is part of the fucking thing, though. It is part of the thing. Joey lives in the car lot. He was trying to help him get a car for $3,000. And whatever. Jason had an issue with them trying to like rip him off, trying to sell him like a clunker. So that was another fucking aspect of the thing. He was on the property previously as well to purchase a vehicle and took one for a test drive too. And Joey C was trying to help him get the vehicle as like a salesman for those guys. So
right,
it's all very murky, like this entire situation. So
that's the most fucked up part, is because they've been buds forever. They've been hanging out for a good minute, right?
Right. Yeah. So also, I mean, let's say Jason did get his ass beat. Maybe that would have been the case. Whatever. I mean, is what it is. But yeah, like I don't even know if I'm like trying to convince you as much as I'm just trying to give you the facts, man, because you seem very ill-informed on this whole thing.
You're
so
coming at me with like
yeah. No. Hey, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying you have all these opinions. You have none of the facts. You're all opinion, zero fact.
I saw what happened. Like,
yeah, well, obviously you have no idea what's going on
about it tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you're the least fucking capable of breaking it down since you know nothing. I will say, like, your show's going to be shit because you.
Fill me in on
why would I do your fucking legwork for you? It seems like you need to do it yourself. You haven't even watched all the parts that matter or know anything.
Me a text document after the show all about.
Yeah, there's like 7 links
I need to be filled in on.
Yeah, there's like 7 shows that lead up and explain all of it.
Okay,
like, you got a lot to watch.
I'm listening. I'm open to it.
I'm saying you took what happened.
Maybe I am retarded.
Well, and you might not be wrong about hey, if someone yelled at his old lady, if someone yelled at his old lady, did he deserve an ass whooping? In the state of public opinion, I totally don't disagree that if someone yells at your old lady, that you probably should do something about it. You know what I mean?
Out with a base,
yeah. But legally, you're not in the right to do that. That's the problem I'm getting at here, man. Legally, you come out and do something about it, and you're going to be the one getting hauled off. You can't just go around like jumping dudes in your front yard because you don't like what they're saying, even if it is to your wife. Legally.
I'm open to whatever I'm missing. I'd love to get into it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're in it. We're in deep now, buddy. It's too late for backing out. How about, okay, so let's watch the video that's come up today, which is this whole new video. Good eye on OJ, Mr. Obnoxious John, who did indeed notice. All right. Well, before we go any further, before any ado, welcome to the stage. 2 and 1. Hold on. We got 2 guys backstage. Welcome to the stage, Jason, Bardo X, and Crumb.
Hey,
what up, dogs?
My 2 favorites.
What's up? Hey, I heard a little bit of Triple G. I think Triple G needs Joey on his show. So
big time. I do need Joey. If anybody knows Joey C's phone number, write it in chat right now, please. I need it bad.
I wouldn't dox him, but listen, he gave me
Joey C's phone number because Joey C's not a pussy. He gets doxed every day. Unlike Jason.
Yeah. Well, I get doxxed. That wasn't the big issue, bro.
What happens when you get doxxed? Go to people's house.
Hold on, GG. You don't know nothing.
Whatever,
faggot.
Bitch.
You ain't fucking shit. You just want to yell and you want to argue, but you don't know nothing.
You're right.
You're part. I'm family. This is Joey C family. He said I'm family. That's right.
Is that what they call it in your country?
In my country, America, you mean? Where do you live? England and shit or something?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's how he is. You don't know shit about him, dude. I know this guy. You're acting like you know anything, but you don't know anything. And I don't know I don't know how to help you, but I understand why.
I know.
Maybe you're hold on, let me finish. Maybe you're working Joey. And I will let you go ahead. I don't care, but I did the ultimate. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. No, honestly. I didn't do anything to Joey. And by the way, you say that I yelled at her. You must have not watched the video because you're a liar. You're a liar. And look, if you go look at it, you are a liar because you don't know anything. All you can say is I'm a pussy, but you don't have any facts. Where's your facts? Because everything you say is wrong.
Would you
don't know anything about my relationship with Joey.
Sitting on her property, on her porch.
That's not what happened. You're lying.
You're moving some other person's stuff, and she's like, "Hey, that's not ours. Don't move."
No.
First thing that happens in the
their
video,
stuff.
dude.
That's their stuff, dude.
You look so retarded in that clip, dog.
You look retarded right now. Does that change anything? You look retarded right now because you don't know nothing. You know nothing. You know that. You know that.
Why do I look retarded? Because I look retarded.
All you got. No. I could talk lower than you, but you know.
Yeah. Why don't you?
I could do whatever.
Jason, let's do this instead.
No, but listen. Let me get it out because I got fucking. I don't want to say the N-words at Wendy's, but the fucking N-words at Wendy's. But so I was throwing up. Hey man, don't tear up over Joey. Let me finish what I'm saying. Okay. Joey is served. The police already got his stuff. Joey's served. It's served. It's done.
This is gonna go well.
It's done. It's done. It's over. The police they did the video. So everything you say
threw in the fucking trash.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, you're right.
He didn't.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. Well then, why do I have why did I got the restraining order already? The judge already proved it. So what do you know?
Question.
What do you know? What do you know? You know nothing. You know nothing. You're ignorant.
What did you do to cause the judge to
You're
grant
ignorant. No, all you can do is jump
Showed
around.
him the video, the one you watched allegedly.
Yeah, he didn't watch it. He's ball washing Joey. I get it, bro. Keep it up. I keep it up, and hopefully you couldn't do what I did. No one could. What I did, it was uniquely me who could have done it, and I did it. So. It's what you want. It's what you want. Dude,
yeah, and I did. I got a restraining order from the guy for screaming at his wife. Yeah,
he said, "No, I didn't scream at his wife. You little liar. You're a liar."
Yes,
and that's all you should. His wife got in my face. I was talking to a man.
Yeah, because you were screaming at her, dickhead.
No, I wasn't screaming at her, bitch. Okay, listen. You want to say something?
What?
I already watched the clip on here. Maybe you should have watched it when I came on here.
You filmed the clip, faggot.
Dude, dude, that's so stupid, retarded. You don't know shit. I don't even know what the fuck to say to you. Get help. And I know you want Joey. Well, you know what? If I grew hair, at least I would grow hair.
Yeah, comment on everything. I say.
I don't think you grow. I don't think you can grow
intelligence.
I will
grow hair. Fucking faggot.
No, I didn't say that, fucking queer.
Go back to Joey's house and find him for real.
Dude,
go back to Joey's house.
See, that's why you are a faggot. That's why you're a faggot, because you fight old men. I didn't go to fight him. I know him.
I don't threaten to fight anybody. I don't show up to people's house when I get mad at them. When I think they
you don't get mad. So you're a faggot dude who's never had an argument with another man. You never had. You never raised your voice to another man.
Not never. Not
you never
once.
raised your voice. Okay, well then shut the fuck up, because you don't know shit. You ignorant motherfucker. Listen. Anyway, I gave a big scoop. I gave a big scoop.
Anyway.
Dude, you're ball washing. Just gobble his fucking balls.
What's the big scoop?
At least I'm not washing his balls anymore, and I wouldn't wash his balls anyway. That's the problem. You don't understand. What
now you're talking about my balls, bro. That's kind of fucked up. That's weird.
I'm talking about your balls.
Creeping me out.
He's creeping me out.
God, I don't
I'm a
feel
gay guy.
around this guy, man.
Good. Well, then get the fuck out.
Oh, you scared? You're gonna.
He thinks I was scared of him.
He's gonna fucking
I've been on here.
He's gonna grab my balls.
Listen. Just because you're gay doesn't mean we have to talk about it.
He said he was gonna wash my balls or some shit like that.
If I washed your balls, you would only be so lucky.
Whatever you do, stay away from my balls, okay?
I definitely will. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I don't swing that way either way. Oh, you whites are the ones, bro. I don't. You guys are real gay. What are you talking about?
Racist.
Oh yeah, I am.
No, don't say the whites are gay, please, man.
But he's over. I am white. I am Puerto Rican. I am a white Puerto Rican.
That's why I referred to you as Hispanic, but you seem to think white is a race, which is crazy.
He's a white
is a fucking culture, a race. It is something that is fucking. Yeah. It's a real thing. You don't understand that, maybe?
What kind of white culture do you like? Hitler?
Hitler?
Why would I like Hitler? This guy's a fucking Nazi, bro. He thinks white people
I'm
exist.
A Nazi. Yeah.
He thinks white people are cool and they're important and they need to survive and exist.
Absolutely.
This guy's a Nazi.
Yeah, I'm a Nazi because I believe that people should resist. Okay.
Actually, this guy's got a great point.
He's adamant about it too. He just
let's all be friends and point the finger at the real villain behind all of this, who is the Mogwai, which is Mrs. Christina.
Exactly.
She is the villain behind all this shit, dude. She's got a loud mouth and she's a troublemaker.
Yeah,
well, actually, we talked about this a bunch the other day. We were saying, like, women getting involved in stuff is how dudes get killed. That's a fact. Women be the reason people be getting killed out there in the streets because they got loud mouths and then their dudes have to finish the work that they start. I say that's exactly what Christina is. She's a fucking troublemaking. I won't disparage her. I'll just say she's a troublemaker and leave it at that.
Right.
She does cause problems.
Look, I wasn't with. I didn't look. I respect Christina. I was her friend. We did a freak pod. I don't think you know about that.
That's why you screamed at her face.
I didn't scream at her face. That's why you're lying. Why are you lying? The video is there, blind guy. Maybe it's the glasses. Just unfog them. It is. You need a better pair.
How else would I know close.
Jason, you don't know nothing. You know Nan. That's what I said earlier.
Yeah, freak off. A freak off
with Christina.
A freak party.
Hell yeah.
A freak party.
Freaked off with Christina.
That's true. That's actually true now. That's what happened, right?
She did grab his stuff. That's a fact.
She grabbed her
baby gate, dude.
I didn't grab her neighbor's baby gate. You're a liar. Baby gate, it's dog gate, dummy.
No.
It's not your property. It wasn't Christina.
That sounds like a code word. You grabbed her by the baby gate. You know what I mean?
For her dog.
Grabbed her by the
that's her underwear, the baby gate.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know.
Are we calling this baby
No,
gate
you
now?
got it all wrong, Triple G, and I understand because you got to get joined into it.
Immediately ask her what seat she would like to sit in on her own patio.
She asked me. This is why you're an idiot. This is why you shut up.
She asked you to take a seat.
Dude, I can't help to educate you. Go look at it. No, because you're retarded. You have the IQ of nothing, okay? Because you don't. You're over here with no knowledge, talking all this trash. Dude, quick or not, it's right.
Yeah,
quick or not, it's right. You know nothing, and that's it. That's what do I have to educate you? Why? You don't even know that our relationship. You're over here talking because you want Joey on your show, and then that's fine. I get it.
Yeah, Joey C. Ball washer in the house.
Hey, here it is. Here it is.
Suck off Joey C.
This is how it works with Joey. Okay. No, listen, G, shut up. This is how it works with Joey because I know, and he doesn't. This is how it works with Joey. You have to show allegiance.
His brother should have shot you in the face.
Shut up. You know what? You think that? Well, good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
But listen to this. I'm trying to say something here, and if you let me, I can. Triple G. So you don't know anything, all right? What do you want? What is it that you think you know?
I'm trying to say something. Well, I can't stop asking you retarded questions about nothing.
No, but you're over here talking retarded, saying shit.
Say what you want to say. I just zipped my lips for you, and you had nothing still. Who's the empty-headed motherfucker?
Dude, shut up. You are a fool, and you look like
What is the reason you went to Joey's house that day?
Oh, there was several reasons.
What's the big reason? Because you got doxxed?
Well, you let me finish. No, that's one of the big points, and this is the real point.
Right. What's the other one?
This is the real point, dummy. This is why you need to listen. Listen.
Yeah, I'm dumb.
He's a friend of mine, and we're good and close, and all that stuff. And I slept at his house, and he did some good things, and I like him, for those things. But when I revealed that he was doing works that I didn't want to be a part of, he wanted me to go after all these guys, so I released it.
This has nothing to do with why you went to his house.
This it does. This is what this is why you need to shut up.
You're just telling me how you feel.
You have to let him. You have to let him finish his point.
You're
Triple G. Triple G, shut the fuck up. You gotta let him finish his point.
If you're on,
let him
finish his point.
No, this guy's an idiot.
He's trying to. Triple G, you make it impossible to have a conversation.
Because he has to.
You're all over the fucking place.
He has to for Joey.
It's a simple question.
It's a loyalty test. He has to, guys. Hey, hold on.
Okay, fine. Go through your 30 fucking page Word document about Joey.
Okay, you know what, dude? Okay, go ahead. You go ahead and tell me your ignorant shit. That
now I'm going ahead. I'm letting you go.
No. So since you've been here, Jason, he doesn't know a fucking thing that happened, but he knows everything.
Yeah,
like because he has to ask me
I don't
Point by
need to
point
know
by
it
point,
more
you've
than what I
known
saw in
nothing.
that clip. There's
Yeah,
nothing
Shut
that
up.
could have built up
Nobody
to like
gives
how
a
fucking
fuck
bad
about
it
your
went
opinion.
for you.
Nobody gives a fuck. Oh, it went bad for me,
those
huh?
people, and you terrorized
It
that
went
household.
bad for me.
It's
Terrorized
just
that.
bad.
Well, the cops don't feel that way. The cops don't feel that way. They have everything. Well, don't believe me. Don't believe me. You'll hear. You'll hear.
All right. Let's all. Everybody do me a favor. Everybody do me a favor, and we'll play this part that really bugs Triple G real quick.
I know, right?
1 minute
This
in.
All right, if you can keep your mouth shut for a second.
Shut up. You sound
Triple G, if you
retarded.
talk over this clip, then we'll just ignore anything you're fucking saying. Here it comes.
You should, honestly. Stupid. He's just trolling. That's good though. I like him.
I just moved it across. What seat would you like to have?
What seat would you like to have? Don't come in my house.
See, she asked. Hold on, stop it. She said
don't
the
come
words
into my
you
house
know.
telling me
Shut
what
up.
seat I would like
Shut
to have.
up. Shut the fuck up.
What just happened?
Okay, you know what, dude? Either
We
you
just gotta
talk
watch
or
it.
I talk.
Then-
You're an idiot.
Yeah. How about nobody talk through the clip?
There
please.
you go. There you go. Because he's an
What seat
idiot.
would
Yeah.
you like to have? Because don't come in my house. I get threatened.
I'm not threatening. I haven't even threatened. First of all, just be cool.
Marissa, let me call you back.
Yeah, call
That's
back.
me saying be cool to a woman, idiot. You're an idiot.
not being
You're
cool,
a fool.
idiot.
I am. I'm not yelling, fool.
You're not being
I'm
cool.
not yelling
You're
at
in a
him.
woman's face to going.
I'm not
be
in
cool.
her face. You're a liar.
already
You're a
forgot
liar.
to
That's
be
not what
quiet.
happens. See, it's just fucking full of shit, dude. There's nothing to say to you. Nothing to say to you. You don't know anything.
You're right.
If you want, I'm
You're
here to
right.
I'm actually only here for a little
There's
bit.
nothing
so.
to say to me,
Quad,
but you
what
can't
do
shut the fuck
what do
up.
you want? Quad, what do you want me to fucking do? You want me to fucking just I don't watch?
You're
this?
gonna
No,
have
no,
to
no.
pick me,
We
dog.
wanted to
'Cause
go.
I gotta go. I can't be here forever. But I do.
Well,
I
no,
already
he
told
told
you.
me.
let him
I
talk.
told
He told me.
Interrupted for 2
He
minutes.
told me
Nobody's scared
before
of
the
your
show
stupid
that he
ass.
only had a moment before he had to take
You're a
off. He did say
stupid person. You're dumb, dude. But you know what? I
He
hope
told
you get
me he
Joey.
had short
won't be able to
period
do what I
time to
did.
be here.
You won't be able to do what I did. But
I don't.
You
Yeah, I
think-
don't
you're a
terrorize
liar.
women. You're right.
number
I'm
one,
not
that's a
gonna do
lie, and you know it. See, you're spreading a lie. You do terrorize women. You do.
That. Oh, we're
So
done
what
with
do
the
you
clip.
Well, you're done with
Well,
your fucking
you
opinion.
can't stop
4.5
talking over
We're
it.
done with
clip,
your
we watched
fucking
20 seconds.
opinion.
Okay, tune in.
Shut
ShootParty.live,
up.
everybody. We're gonna watch
Okay.
that tomorrow.
Yes, do it, and learn something. Maybe I doubt it.
All right.
I doubt it.
So here's the next thing that we found out today, which is apparently this brother that she ran and got, and I'll play that part.
Hold on, I'll
now.
be right back. Okay,
Yeah.
I can hear it. I think.
Yeah, you've already seen it. You already know.
Yeah, I know. Let me go.
Yeah, you're well familiar with this situation, so we're good.
Yeah, especially all day being
okay.
at the fucking hold on a second. I gotta get this. Damn.
But yeah, so Obnoxious John, shout out to him for noticing this. He did play that video back and caught that on video, which is pretty good eye. But all right, so here's the point where Jason is talking to Joey and they're having an argument about the doxing. Mrs. C just got up out of her seat, and here we go. She walks right past Jason and went and got the brother and the sister. And she said, 1 second. And then the brother comes out here in a second. It takes a second for him to come out, but we'll slow it down when he does.
Damn, look at them feet.
Yeah, what
Sorry.
Clodhoppers.
It's the.
I believe that's the
it's
camera.
right?
Yeah. Fisheye lens, maybe.
Yeah, you see all that physical contact, Triple G. Good eye, man. I love how you got a good eye enough.
Pointing, fingers in the face.
Oh my God, finger
It's not a
pointing.
peaceful
Oh, no,
interaction.
you've never had a finger pointed at you.
It's
Oh
not a-
God.
it's not a
Oh
peaceful
man, how
interaction.
violent.
Dude.
You're
don't be gay.
retarded, dude. Like I'm surprised
retarded.
how
This
dumb you
guy
are about
comes
this
storming
shit.
up to your property
You're a
and starts
fucking
screaming at
idiot.
your wife.
You're a fucking idiot.
I'm okay, man.
Yeah, it is okay. It's okay to be an idiot. You could be wrong every once in a while.
It's also
fine.
okay to go to people's house, go in their back patio, and start
Correct.
screaming at them.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct. 100% correct. You're
Why people
absolutely
look
right.
on me. This guy who showed up, who looks like he wants to fight everybody here. He looks like it might cause a fucking
They're
violent
all
problem.
felons. They're all
Why are they
convicted
pulling a gun
felons.
on me? What? How?
They're
how
all
is it
convicted felons.
possibly?
They're all convicted felons. Yeah, okay, fair
the
enough. I
convicted
mean,
felons are
to
sitting at
have a
home
gun
minding
in
their
your hand,
business.
well, to have a gun in your hand, probably not the worst thing. They didn't point it at him, so fair enough. But
His
they
house
are
on his property.
But it's the reason that the judge put a injunction on him.
Can you turn off the TV or whatever?
So he's gonna just come in to say
That's
stuff.
what I'm doing.
Can I do
No,
that?
he's here the whole time. Chill out, dude.
He's not.
I'm not going to be here all the time, dude.
Well, he needs
Whatever,
to be on
faggot.
screen to hear his voice. What's up? You couldn't hear him just talking?
I hear him.
Triple G, sometimes I swear, dude. I like
What?
you, man, but sometimes you could be like the dumbest motherfucker on earth, dude. Sometimes. I know you're doing it as a bit. I know you're doing it as a bit, and I know you got balls to watch so hard tomorrow.
House and cause a disruption.
So hard.
That is not okay. That is what Jason did.
So
that
you
is
want
why
to
he
play
got
this?
ran off. It's not rocket science.
Ran off.
No, hey, no.
That's not
You're
He
correct.
should have done that, and it was cool that he did.
Yeah,
That is dumb and retarded.
None of that's true.
If you're going to
No,
tell me
no one
that
ever
you're
said
gay
that.
and wrong.
No one ever said about it.
No one ever said that. No one ever said that. I never said that.
But
I said he
believes
came
it.
in there. I said he came in there a little hot. I said he did move the gate a little hard.
Yeah.
I said whatever. Talking loudly, probably not the best. Also, you can't put a hands on a guy that's talking loud. You can't do any of this stuff. You can't come out with a gun if you're a felon.
Can I
But
make a
also,
point too?
if you
No.
I wanna
Crumb,
make a
yeah.
point.
You
Go
can
ahead.
totally
Yeah,
have
Crumb.
a gun on your
Go ahead,
property
bro.
in
Of
your
course.
backyard. You can
I'm just
totally come
saying
out.
this
That's
is
not
partly
brandishing.
your
You're
fault
just
too,
on your property.
JBX, because you know his history. You know he's gonna go to violence. That's how he raised his kids. I mean,
Well, I actually
both of them.
she's gonna go to violence.
Both of them.
She's
it
gonna go to
wasn't him.
violence.
Jason
Well, you're
100%
right. No,
knew that, Crumb.
Crumbum's
Why
right
he was
though.
going
Actually,
the whole time.
hold
All
on
I
a
have to
second.
do is
Hold
act
on a
cool.
second, G. Let me
well, he was going
address
there to deal
Crumbum.
with Joey.
Sorry.
I'm not even saying Christine. I'm just saying he should have known going into
Well,
this.
she's the one that went to the violence.
Well, hold on. Okay, I can
he would
answer.
have eventually if she didn't. You know what I
He
mean?
knew
Well,
that was
no, he
exactly
wouldn't
what was gonna
have.
happen.
But no, it wasn't exactly what was going to happen. I knew what was going to happen. They know I'm not fucking violent. That's why they weren't fucking running. They were coming towards me. That's why they wanted to. That's why they wanted to close
you knew
the
what
fence.
it was when you went there. You knew.
Yeah, I'm
that
just
No, I
saying you should
didn't.
know dealing with Joey C.
No, you don't know nothing. You should know. You should know. You should get educated.
I
But
do
go,
know. That's
go
why I'm
watch the
saying that we.
balls. You don't know nothing. You're just sitting here talking shit because you have to suck balls.
Okay.
It's a loyalty test for Joey. And let me say this.
We're saying the same thing.
Hold on. He's involved in a work with Joey. He's involved in a work with Joey because
Obviously.
I know. Yeah, it's obvious. So that's good.
I think he's desperate to get him on the show tomorrow.
Yeah,
he's
I hope
desperate
you
to
get
get
him.
him on the show tomorrow.
I'm
It's all
struggling
right,
to
though.
get Joey. I cannot work with Joey if I tried. Fucking. I'm telling
What?
people to post his phone number in the chat. Dox his phone number for me.
So
I can
you're
call
telling
him.
me I know him. He calls me family, but you're some faggot outside of this whole thing that doesn't know anything coming here.
I'm saying you're a faggot. You don't know why you went up there. You're not actually mad about being doxxed because you weren't.
That's
Nobody
true.
fucked with you.
You're a
faggot.
liar. You're a liar. You
I thought he
fucking
was over
queer.
a car.
You're a liar.
I thought you sold him a car.
No,
Or he sold you a car.
No,
Something
let
about
me first address Crumbum because he fucking asked something. So I come to the house, right? And Crumbum, say exactly what you wanted to ask me because now I'm fucking forgot. Go ahead.
No, I just it wasn't really a question. It was just a point that like you
bitch.
knew going into dealing with Joey that he's kind of volatile and crazy. He does things for content. So why would you go to his house?
It wasn't actually. It wasn't.
But you guys
actually,
are friends. I didn't know that part. I didn't know that you guys were friends. And you've been
Right.
Yeah.
I slept in his house. You know what I'm saying? I slept in his bed without him. But you know what?
Raise your hands if you've ever confronted a friend that did something you thought was shady
So
before
this
at their
basically
house.
wasn't an internet thing. It turned into one because it's Joey.
Go ahead, raise your hand, Triple G.
Listen, Crumb. He sent me a message saying, "If you don't shut up, I'm going to do this." It wasn't about my record is so fucking squeaky clean. My history is actually a good history that I like to share with everybody because I did community work. I did a lot of stuff, man.
You don't need to prove yourself to me, man.
Yeah,
cool.
no, I know that, but I because you got to say a little bit so people,
Yeah,
but
I get it.
But the deal is that no, I didn't expect Joey to get the violence because we weren't violent together. I got mad. I did.
You said you did.
Right.
I
Well,
know
you know
I
him
did.
differently
You
than
knew
I
that's
do. I
exactly
just
what
know
would
the
happen.
internet version of him where, he
Right.
he's That seems like his MO.
No, like I mean, I guess so. Maybe on the shows, but he was very, timid, and he was in the back. It was really Christina. Christina was the thug. She was the badass, I guess.
She's the mastermind.
She was
the mastermind of the whole thing where they got arrested. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
It's like you said before, Quad. The things you do for women.
Right, exactly. And you know what? I told Joey, sent me a message saying, "Hey, brother, listen, off the record, right? No, and no bullshit, no work, nothing like that. Was it true that Christina grabbed your ass and your balls?" I told him, and he said, "I will divorce her if you tell me for sure." And I told him, "I don't think one thing I tell you should be the reason you divorce her, but it is true. I don't believe in cheating. I don't believe in cheating, and I didn't do it. And I told you, and that's always going to work bad in your favor if you tell." Your friend that his girls,
that his girls fucking other people.
Yeah.
I've been there, done that, and I wasn't friends with the dude anymore.
Yeah, it's impossible.
He stayed with her, and we weren't friends no more. It didn't work out.
Christina grabbed your balls?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
No.
Anyway, that's your boy.
It wasn't nice.
All right, let's go ahead and watch this part. He's about to walk into the screen here with the weapon, which is very interesting.
Hold on a second.
All right, so here's the brother, and I'll just do it frame by frame so we can see it real close. But as you'll be able to see here very shortly, you're starting to see the top of it. Let me go ahead and just run it. And you'll see his hand. There's a gun, folks. Dun, dun, dun. And the plot thickens. But yeah, you can see him walk over there with the gun in his hand. Jason's already down the stairs. I saw Schmuel Buckman today on Twitter was saying like, oh yeah, obviously Jason saw the gun and that's why he retreated. But Jason has already said as much that absolutely he had no idea. So
he's got X-ray vision. Isn't he like kind of behind someone?
Yeah, you see a gun, you're gonna retreat. That's whatever. But it doesn't. Yeah, it's crazy. We saw 4 minutes of a POV of this thing. We only watched 10 seconds of it. But we did get to see the second.
Okay. Triple G.
I'm just gonna say real quick before I go, because I gotta piss. I just gotta say before I go that the audio from that clip we heard, it makes sense. Somebody would come out with a gun. That's all I'm fucking saying.
There's a commotion. Come out with a gun. No, actually, you know why it makes sense that he came out with a gun, Triple G? Because Christina ran over there and told him to come out of the place with a gun.
Why? How about she just ran over to one of the guys?
No, you retard. Since you're totally ill-prepared for any conversation about this, she went on a show and said so.
I'm trying to have a conversation. You can't stop calling me retard.
No, I'm saying you're ill-informed. I just said you're ill-informed. You're not up on the situation, but you have a lot of.
If I heard what was going on out there,
you have none of what's going on, but you
don't know
what fucking have a lot of thoughts.
Told that man, I'm sure he.
I do actually, because she said so.
And the pushing of the baby gates.
You put baby gates, dude. It's a dog gate, idiot. Maybe you should know.
Faggot, bro.
Look, you fucking long-haired queer.
You should have knocked
you
your
woman.
Ass
You should have. You should.
I'm not going to. I don't go to people's house when I'm angry about internet.
You're an idiot.
You do because you're a pussy.
It's not internet shit. It's not internet shit. You dumb fucking puss.
Well, yeah, it's not when you're in the front door screaming at a guy's wife.
You're not a man. I wasn't screaming at his wife. I keep on telling you, but this guy's a numbskull. He's retarded. Go ahead.
I got another question.
Play the video.
That's why you ran off. That's why you fucking.
Dude, shut the fuck up, you ignorant motherfucker.
Do you have giant Frankenstein boots, or those just the camera?
Man, that would be good. I sent them out though. At the infamous shit kickers, they're 13, size 13. They're big.
Look retarded.
Shut up! You look retarded right now. Shut up! Shut up! Nobody's listening to you. You have thoroughly been destroyed. You ignorant piece of shit. I don't even give a fuck. No. Listen. I never had any friends except Quad. I mean, Quad and me have a fucking deal, dude. listen to this, bro. Listen, it's not perfect. Me. You don't know shit. You're an idiot, dude. You don't let me talk, and you don't know shit.
Quad are friends, and
well, me and Quad are. We've been through a lot of shit.
Making fun of him saying he had no friends. Now you're making fun of him because he said he has friends.
Yeah, I know. This guy's just ball watching. He doesn't fucking know anything. But go ahead. This is a waste of time. Go ahead.
No matter what, everybody go watch Triple G. Try to get Joey on his show tomorrow. That's the main thing he wants everyone to know here tonight.
And I hope he gets it, honestly. I hope he gets it, honestly. Yeah.
He comes in chat all the time, so we'll see the Discord.
You got to watch his balls, though.
I got high hopes.
The minute you don't, it's gonna be fucked.
Yeah, if you want to see the full Jason clip that Quad wouldn't show more than 10 seconds.
I've showed it like 10 times. You just aren't
You're a liar. You're just a blatant liar.
Triple G. I played the video fucking 5 times.
Fucking idiot.
You've seen it. You should be able to say
fucking
what you want.
Dumb, retarded, long-haired fag.
Joey's on.
Shut up.
Lunatic.
I don't even care what he's doing right now.
Who gives a shit?
Joey's on Lunatic Lounge right now?
Yeah.
Who cares?
I'm going.
Who cares?
Who gives a fuck?
Why would you say that? Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Their audience doesn't even care.
Yeah, I know. They're asleep.
I was just saying.
They're asleep.
I didn't need said.
Sorry.
I think so. But yeah. So anyway,
sounds
dude,
like you want
definitely...
me to leave, so I'm gonna head out.
I don't care, but you're an
I want you to leave. No, I love it. Other than the fact that you're ill-informed, I'm just pointing it out.
I'm not ill-informed, and y'all haven't.
You said I'm scared.
You have not watched any of the videos or any of the content that involve any of this stuff, but you have lots of opinions.
I don't need to.
I don't need to know what happened.
Up on Jason's
part. I don't need to be informed on what I'm talking about. I just have opinions, and that's the end of it.
Fool.
You've been made kind of looking like a fool tonight.
You are an idiot.
You do kind of look like a fool tonight.
I'm bald. And you know what? Honestly. It's beautiful. Bald and beautiful. And you wish you could. You wish you could. Yeah, bald. Bald. You're a long-haired queer.
I am going to go.
You're a long-haired queer. Okay, nice meeting you, brother. Nice meeting you. See you, man. Go watch Triple G.
He had to run off. He's got to run off because he's getting his ass whooped.
Triple G. But also go to mine at JB.
Run away, dude. You're welcome for coming on. You're welcome to come on anytime. But I'm kind of surprised just because you're getting destroyed like by the facts that you are going to run away.
I hope he gets.
You don't have any facts. You've brought 0 facts to the table. Other than you brought a lot of opinions.
You suck.
You've brought a lot of shitty opinions to the table, but that's about it.
Miserable. Go ahead.
We could watch. So here's the thing, Jason's only so long. After that, we can watch.
Agree to disagree, but
we
can watch the clip.
I take it, Jason Bardo.
It isn't personal. It isn't personal.
These people, it's fucked up.
You're a liar. Well, then your opinion's ignorant. It's like someone saying
what you did over the weekend.
If you told me about Santa,
they should have shot you.
And I'm supposed to believe you. Yeah. Well, then maybe you should. Maybe you should come over and chill with me.
I don't do that.
Well,
I'm not you, Jason.
You're a fag. You're man. You don't have family. You don't have family. No, you're a faggot. You're a faggot. You look like a fucking fool, and that's what it is.
I'm trying to find a way to leave without making it look like I'm rage quitting.
Well, no.
It's too late for that. You are.
Yeah, he's not rage
quitting. Go take a pee and come back then. Go. Yeah.
Party.live, niggas.
I had a question for him.
He's still here. Oh no!
I just want to know if that's the upper deck 92 Fidel Castro card he's got hovering around him. Bad joke, you know.
Mudman.
You know what upper deck fucking hologram cards are.
We didn't kick Triple G. He ran away. Jason's only going to be here for so long too. So Triple G is missing out on watching the videos and stuff like he asked.
But he don't care. He's gonna get Joey.
He don't care. He actually doesn't seem to care. That is true.
You're saying he's doing work with Joey? Is that
yes? And that's what something. Hey, Quad. Remember you asked me to reveal something about this work and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So Cupcake is a work completely with Joey. So is Lou. So is all of them. They're all works. Any argument you see from them, it's all fake. Okay, all fake. That's the difference. I didn't want to be part of it. I'm not here. You
saw Lou was back on there today, right?
Yeah, because that's what he tried to do, and he doxed Lou to me. I know all of it, but I never would release it. I'd rather die. Fuck that. And he's my enemy. So
Lou?
That's Lou. Yeah.
You don't like Lou?
Well, he didn't like me, and I handled him, several times. He was my fool with Kai Brancasio. I had 2 fools. They were my first fools, and I ran them into the ground. And then Joey C pulled him off the dirt and brought him up, and still they didn't really fucking do anything. And I took their place eventually, even to the point where the last time I was on the show with Joey, I told Joey, hey, you should fire him, hire me. And that's what he did. Because what? We're family. Those are his words.
Wow. So why would he dox Lou to you if he was at work though? Why would he?
He told because see here, this is the
he was
thing.
pissed at him one day.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. He's your friend, but he's trying to get all the evidence on you. As soon as he does, he doesn't care if he loves you or likes you. He's releasing it, and that's what it's about. And she's the main culprit.
Isn't he like a mobster? So he has that mentality. Everything he's got to protect himself, right?
Right. He needs the blackmail. He needs coerce. But he doesn't understand. He likes black males for real. I think so. I think she does. She certainly likes Puerto Rican ass. She certainly likes Puerto Rican ass. I mean, that bitch grabbed my ass so tight. I've never had my ass grabbed that tight. That shit was like.
Are you a married man?
Well, not really. I had a girlfriend, and as soon as I left the house, because I don't believe in cheating, I told her, and there was silence, and we're still working it out. She knows I didn't do anything, but she's upset. So
she Latino lady.
She's mixed. She's white. I like white girls.
They're fiery. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They don't forget shit like that or like it.
No, yeah, they shut it down. They yell at you, but she's not. She was fucking silent, which is the worst. It's like, well, you know what? I didn't do it, and you know that. I wouldn't. But what can I do?
That's crazy though that she fucking made a passage. I thought they were like,
You want to hear it though? You want to hear the real sick part of it? The real sick part of it was that during what she was doing, we were in the kitchen in a corner where you can't quite view her, but you can view the front of me. And as I can view Joey sitting on the couch, Joey's over his phone with the earbuds listening to a WTAP, right? Is what the name is?
WATP.
WATP. I always forget. And he was listening to the interview about Adam Busch, and he was crying in tears while she's grabbing my ass. Yes. Wow. So it was terrible. It was horrific. He's over there crying on the thing, completely broken about this. Why she's grabbing my ass, and she's not concerned. I'm more concerned. I think I was more concerned about him than she was. I mean, she was deep in my ass.
Maybe they have an open relationship, and there's just nothing.
I would have thrown her ass over the kitchen sink and just boned her. What the hell? Fuck you.
No, I couldn't do that. No, I couldn't do it because there's 2 reasons.
Joey watches.
Oh my God, I'd die. I'd rather die.
You could tweet him real quick. Be like, "Hey, I'm balls deep in Miss C right now. Look over that." Boom.
He knows the truth, and it's sad. And I'm not going to tell him to divorce a woman. Over it. It's not my place. So, but I told him the truth.
Gary Biscayne, Gino Bisconte, I do believe Crumb has no business being on a fucking screen. Holy shit! Do you guys see this? The names went back to not the ats. What the fuck?
Yeah,
during the show that changed.
It was Triple
insane,
G,
man.
It was Triple G. He fucking hacked the thing, man. He's got all those computer skills.
I'm just glad it's back to normal. That was driving me crazy.
Wait,
fuck you, YouTube.
Gary Biscayne.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Gary Biscayne.
That's why I put it up there.
For him to say I have no business being on screen.
Yeah, he says, "What the fuck is he doing on here other than smiling? Because anyone will thinks he's worth sending a link to." Wow, Quad. Wow. Wow.
I also shrink, I guess, or shrink. I don't
Shrivel?
stink, but
Shrink.
I
Shrivel. I know. Yeah.
I did not realize Gino had an issue with Crumb. Is this a
Who
thing?
doesn't, right?
Right? Everybody
does. Yeah, you and Schmuel both seem to like really piss people off.
Yeah.
And you're like the most laid back 2 dudes that ever existed. I think that's what drives them insane is that you both just sit back and like pick at people.
I mean, there's some people
very
that
nicely,
don't like me,
but pick.
and I get it because I was a dick to them. Like I understand when some people are mad at me, but there's some people I have. Maybe they're just also those people that I've wronged. Who knows?
Did you wrong them? I don't even know.
Not wrong, but you know. You say something wrong to someone, they take it and sit on it forever and hate you.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about, JBX?
I will send Gino the link if he wants to come on here and roast you. That would be hilarious. It's up to him.
I would take it.
Hey, I got to head out, dude.
Yeah. Okay, so that was kind of my question before I even, Jesus Christ, tried to send
Sorry,
this
I threw
link.
you off track. Dumb questions.
No, actually, your questions were the only questions of consequence, to be honest with you.
In reality, I was curious what you thought about seeing the fucking gun being pulled now that you've had a chance to like think about it and see that there was a gun in the situation. What are your thoughts now that you know that you were seconds away from possibly getting popped?
Well, it's that wouldn't be the first time someone did something weird. Like I had a gun put to my head, and guy he said he was gonna end me and end my dog right there. And I told him, and I did that. I don't know what happened, but it clicked, and I did that whole go ahead. I don't give a fuck. And it actually worked. And he put it down and started smiling at me. But it was a tense situation. Yeah. So but when I saw it, I said, "Oh shit! I could have fucking died." You know, it's when you go to someone's house, just like Crumb said, you don't know exactly. Even if your family or whatever, friend, you don't know exactly how they react. And I tell you the truth, I don't know everything about the criminal history. I really don't. You know, any of my friends or any of the people I go on shows with, you know, cohorts or whatever, you know, I don't look up their stuff. I'm not getting involved. I don't give a shit. So,
yeah, I don't think they have any violent crimes on their record, do they?
I don't know. Now they might. I don't know.
That was all just like stealing and shit.
Well, I don't know.
And I was gonna find the spot.
I'm feeling so sick though. Fucking Wendy's.
You had Wendy's and made you sick before this incident?
Today at the courthouse. Today at the courthouse.
Comes up the stairs and he gets in my face.
We saw that. Yeah.
And I told my friend, I was like, "Girl, let me call you back." And she's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, you need to call her back." First of all, don't come to my number two, I was house and whatever.
Got what you did. What you did.
So and shit at him and arguing back, right?
Right.
And
here it is.
So he started, getting loud or whatever. So I was like, all right. So Joe heard me yelling and shit at him and arguing back and forth with his dumb ass. First of all, he needs to brush his teeth. Number two, so Joe opens up the door and he went to the door. So I was like, I got something for him. Like for real, I got something for him. So I went to my sister-in-law's house and whatever.
She said your breath thing.
Did what you did. Yeah, okay.
Did what you did. Because I beat on the people bowl. What a fucking hacky hack.
Okay, so just let her say the rest of that. And
go ahead.
Sister-in-law's house and whatever.
Got what you did. What you did. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law came out like they were sleeping, and I went in their house and I woke them up because I needed what they had.
They weren't sleeping.
Thought I was gonna need it, and
so I told her.
So
God damn it.
He needed what they had, or thought I was gonna need it.
I got what I thought they had, or what I thought they needed. God, I can't even say what she said because she talks weird. Let's hear that again.
Yeah.
And so he, my sister-in-law comes up there. So then he puts his hands up at my sister-in-law, like, woke them up because I needed what they had, or thought I was gonna need it. And so
I needed what they had, or what I thought they had, or exactly. And so, long story short, she admitted that she absolutely went over to the neighbor's house to get a fucking firearm. Facts. So, that was the night after the thing happened. Whatever. Just another piece of the pie.
Well, is this a work though? Now I'm confused. Is it all works?
What?
Are we being worked now?
Hell no. No, that was what started. Is that I revealed the works. That's what happened.
She got the good.
I'm not a worky guy. He asked me to go after Lou, and he didn't want Lou to know, and he was upset at him, and he wanted me to do a 30-minute thing. This is what I released. This is the message that really started it all. And he tried to blackmail me. He told me he's going to.
What did he want in return?
He thought
Details.
he said he wanted me silent. He don't want me to talk about him. He don't want me to say anything because I was.
What did he offer you though? Like, there's got.
What did he blackmail you?
Yeah,
with?
he offered me. It was a So
blowjob?
if I did, a blowjob, a little handy, all that stuff. But he asked me to go after Lou, and he said he'll give me one show a week at least, and make me a co-host. And if I do a 30-minute segment going after Jerry Shepherdini and Lou. Now I already had Lou's show, the Doo-Doo Lou show, and I already had that for a year. He was my fool. So I just released it. Real terrible audio, fucking sucks. But I got to redo it. It was a performance. See,
What did Jerry do to you?
I'll tell you when it is. Jerry didn't do nothing to me. That's another thing. Jerry's a guy that I like, and I like him a lot. That's just how it is. I love him a lot.
Y'all calling me dumb. This guy can't finish a fucking sentence.
But I like Jerry, man. I didn't go after Jerry.
I thought you said you were going to do a show going after Jerry.
I did.
What did they blackmail you with, Jason?
It was months ago.
What did you get blackmailed with?
The black one.
Well, he said he would get a show on Joey's channel and get to co-host with him. And then if he didn't, kind of does.
Yeah, and then he said
that deal.
It's not blackmail.
Well, yeah,
at all.
Come on.
Yeah,
this for that.
Yeah.
This for that. Do this or else.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, but he's not really punishing you.
Or else what? Or else what?
Yeah,
it's a quid pro quo. It's
that's
blackmail.
That's better. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
My hunch is the guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. That's why he says shit like this all the time. They were blackmailing me with.
So I released it.
I don't even know what blackmail means.
Nobody can hear you,
Triple G,
or is he talking to somebody else?
I'm talking to you.
He's live or something. Anyway, I gotta go, dude.
Everybody go follow Jason Bardo X at these places.
Right, dude. Go
Jason, you want to come on my show tomorrow?
3 surprises, big surprises coming tomorrow.
Man.
You're gonna see some things, dude. Dude, I'm the greatest it's ever been. There's no greater. That's just it. There's no greater besides God. Anyway, follow me for real. It's no joke. JBX is the truth, but if you want to follow me, it's at JBX Live everywhere.
Come on, Jason.
And it's a lot of research that I got, even political. And if you want to be smarty pants, I got that shit.
Jason's coming on my show tomorrow, SuperParty.live, 8 p.m. every Tuesday.
Anyway, I appreciate you guys if you subscribe. And nice being with you guys on the dais. And peace out.
Faggot.
All right, man. See ya.
Why are you trying to wreck dudes,
I'm
man?
sorry, man.
Why are you trying to wreck men?
I'm so serious. I cannot be on that guy's side about that. I'm sure there's 7 episodes leading up to this. I'm sure there's stuff I haven't heard. Based on what I saw over the weekend, I'm not in favor of that dude. I don't condone anything he does.
Well, like I said, whatever. He did come in hot. He was talking loud to her. Well, I get that shit, man. And I also understand, like, if you're Joey C, you do want to protect your old lady. She also kind of put him in that position where she, like, let's say she didn't really talk back to Jason in that situation, and Joey comes out and has a conversation with the dude. Like, did Christina have to go get the brother and sister and get up in his face? And none of that had to happen. I bet Jason would have stood back at the landing and just had a conversation with Joey. Like, I literally think that's what it would have been.
It could have. This
is what happens when women get in the middle of shit and get people all fired up. That's my only point, dude. Like, it didn't have to escalate the way it did.
I understand that. Yeah, I have no doubt Christina probably went crying, like, get your gun and shoot this guy. I'm sure.
No, she did do that.
And I'm not saying so. Like,
I'm just saying, like, she didn't have to like freak out too as well. Like, there were, and I get it. It's her property. So if anybody comes on your property and you don't want them to be there, what you say is, you need to leave. Leave my property now. Be calm or scream it. He screams that it's equal.
That's true. Yeah. Well, that was never said, but I mean, I don't know, man.
And did you see the part? Okay. Do you want to watch the part where they try to like keep him in the yard by closing the gate?
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. Christina tried closing the gate on
kidnapping,
him.
Dude.
That's like, okay.
That literally would be kidnapping in that case. So how bad did they want him to leave the property if they're trying to keep him inside the fenced-in area? Like, come on.
They're on crack, dude. So they're probably confused. They don't know whether to.
All right. Well, you're sticking up for the crackheads. Well, congrats.
Look, I understand. Joey C is a criminal. There's
I don't think he's a drug addict, though.
Joey C and be against him about.
He said he wasn't. I believe him.
The guy showed up there to cause a problem. He caused the problem. Like,
yeah, it's like a definition of fuck around, find out, right?
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he could have gotten shot. Somebody could have needlessly died over Twitter drama.
Yeah, for sure. Now that we know there was literally a gun walking right up to him, and any second the dude could have pulled it up and like shot him right in his face. Yes. Now that we know that, it's even a little more intense, indeed.
Well, yeah, that was my point, though. Is like, why you don't know who Joey C is, and you've never watched his show or heard him talk. His own kids stabbed him, right? What the fuck?
Exactly. His own kids hate him. Good friends with his own kids are dying to die.
Yeah,
literally.
It's not like he doesn't know.
His first thing,
it's like the time I went there.
Violence to everything, I'm sure. If he yells at people, you ever seen him drive a car, dude? It's like he's a crazy person.
He literally is a crazy person. K McDuck, member for 5 months. Thank you very much, Kay, for being a member for 5 months. We do appreciate that. We want to hear what Triple G has to say. No, I will not allow it. I will scream over him and not allow him to get 1 point in, Kay. No, we always let Triple G have his say here. I just whatever today I disagree with you vehemently, so I figured I'd have to come at you pretty hard. And that's not even a sex joke.
Jason's probably your bud, and look.
I agree that going to someone's house to like confront them is not like you should not be shot in your face instantaneously for showing up to their door to yell at them.
No, of course, I'm all for going to people's houses. I went to Joey C's house.
I don't agree that Joey probably did the best. It probably is not the best method. He could have done that over the phone. He could have done it over the phone.
He's walking up saying, as long as I act cool. And then when he's finally talking to them, he does everything but act cool. He's screaming at them, you doxed me.
Isn't that a movie? Be cool.
Like, it was bad, man. It was not
cool.
That's not what you do if you're the funny, cool guy showing up to a guy's house to be like, hey, what's up? It should just be, hey, what's up? Like,
yo, what's up,
everything
my
Jason did wrong. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like,
I mean, me personally, I would just call people on the phone if I have a problem. I wouldn't go to their house, but
yeah, that's the preferred method, especially in this situation. And no, I'm totally happy to play that once through with you, Triple G, just so we can watch it together and see maybe where he went wrong or what he should have not done. And I agree with a lot of what you said, to be honest with you. So let's just go ahead and play it through. My Stream Deck's not working. Nothing's working. I'm gonna fucking kill. God, fuck you, Windows 11. No, really, today, like, fuck you. I hate
Quad, you ever shut your computer down?
Yeah, oh yeah, like, constantly shut it down. Like, as soon as I think it's, whatever, I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, like 4 or 5 hours, I only usually have it on for 4 or 5 hours at a pop, like max. I turn it off every night. And I don't mean sleep or hibernate. I mean, I shut it down, like off.
Yeah, just make sure you get an update or something. I don't know.
No, I literally just had an update. I got to stop saying literally. I just realized that. I literally need to stop saying literally. The other day, I did a Windows update. Everything has been funky since that day. Issues. I've got issues.
Yeah. I've noticed, well, it was, never mind. Go ahead.
What's up?
What's up?
I don't have a seat. Don't do that. That's not ours.
I just moved it across. What seat would you like to have?
What seat would you like to have? Because don't come in my house. If I get
I'm not threatening. I haven't even threatened. First of all, let's be cool.
Marissa, let me call you back.
Yeah, call.
See there. So
let's be cool. Right, I agree.
Like up to that point, he's been very calm, cool, right?
No, actually, no. He moved their shit, and then he's like, he asked Christina, "What seat would you like to have?" He's standing on Christina's patio, so he's not being cool. And then he's like, "Let's be cool." It's like no, already this. Is
well, even telling Christina, you never tell a woman shh. Let's be cool.
Right,
like you never tell, especially a woman with an attitude. You never go like, "Hey, zip it."
That will
bitch.
She'd be like,
"No, you did not. You just did not. No, you
so
didn't."
Probably didn't help. And maybe Jason just doesn't know basic manners. Whatever. I'm sure he was trying.
Or maybe he was trying to slightly entice a little reaction. Maybe there's something in there. Like I don't disagree that he like, I think he went there to get a little bit of a reaction. Let's be honest. Come on.
He went there to get some head.
I thought he went there to look into an automobile purchase.
Former automobile purchase that fell through and a doxing. I don't know if you guys can hear that lightning, but Jesus, dude, I think it's hitting my house or really close to it. So if all of a sudden my power goes out, you know why. Lightning is strong tonight.
It's because your house is on fire.
Yeah, like I can hear it fucking, it's loud. It's loud. It might blow my eardrums out because I'm wearing headphones. I don't know.
Imagine Quadfather burning alive inside his house on stream.
Yeah, I removed all my fire alarms because they kept good alarming and I can't reach them.
The second I heard a chirp, I just tore them out.
I'm done with it. I'm over it. I dealt with it for too long and everybody was making fun of me. I'm done being made fun of. I don't like it.
That's what it is. I will not be picked on for the goon alarm. Not me. No.
Can't you hire someone with a ladder and go do it?
I did.
No,
you push the button, they reset, and then a week later they're it's like shut up. And I can't just go do it when I'm here by myself. So there it is there.
All back.
I never thought about that. It is gotta be hard to change a fire alarm battery when you're
It's hard to do a lot of things, Crumb. To be fair.
Yeah.
He win.
I got all of it.
No, win.
He doxed me. I got all of it.
Win.
Don't tell me.
No, win. Because let me tell you something.
Because he told me he was going to dox.
I found out your real name the day that
and you're the one that doxed me. Okay.
So there you go. I found out your real name. So Christina found out his real name. She went and got the gun. She gets in people's faces. She tried to close him in the gate. She ran outside the gate and hit him. Christina. It's fucking Christina. Hello. Christina is the problem. Yeah.
I thought that they went to school together. That was the story at one time. JBX and Christina.
No.
Oh, they've said it. Yes, I'm not going to get an argument with you like Triple G, but I'm telling you right now. No, they haven't said it recently, but they have said that. So
God
that's
damn
why
it! Are you serious? I got to go look into this now.
Well, I can't remember what episode, but
that doesn't mean they're friends, though. You know.
No, but I mean, wouldn't you be known his name? So when she goes, I just found. I don't know.
Well, that would actually what you just said wouldn't make any sense if that was the case, because he would not have complained about her knowing his name if they went to school together.
I'm not saying, but I'm not wrong here.
You're wrong, Honk. You're wrong. I'm going to start yelling at you like I did in Schmuel G if you don't stop with this line.
Well, let me take my nighttime medicine. You continue on.
How dare you? Yeah, just there we go. Smoke a bowl.
Chris Thompson in the chat has a good point.
It's not that he's lying. That's a good point.
Actually,
lying? That's not a point. That's a statement.
Jason's docs.
That's a statement.
How many of you guys have seen Jason's docs? And if you have, please send it to me. Please, something for fuck's sake. By the way, who cares about getting doxxed? Anybody crying about being doxxed is a giant pussy.
All right. Well, a lot of people don't like it. I guess that's true.
What's the number one reason you don't want to be doxxed? You don't want people showing up to your house.
You don't want people to see your shitty house. That's what I always think.
I mean, I've had a pizza delivered so far. That was the worst of it. And I just said, don't come back.
People call my mom. It's all been done.
I said, hey, Domino's. I don't like Domino's pizzas. So just if you get an order from me, they're the only ones that'll deliver out here. So
I know a guy who had his car towed out of his front yard.
That's hilarious.
What? That's
how about all the cinder blocks going to what's his name's house right now? Perry Caravello. The cinder blocks, the entire pallet of concrete delivered to Busch's house. Did you hear about the pallet?
Yeah.
Weren't people trying to do that to the Comedy Cellar with Ray? Remember that?
Oh, yeah, it happens
Last
all
year.
the time. It's lots of fun for people. Lots of fun.
No, I don't go on the internet.
Well, then why is everybody doxing me? Why is she doxing me? Why are you doxing me, son?
I got your shit, man.
All right, so there was no yelling up to that point, Triple G. Can you admit that now?
Press click for 1 second. See who
Triple
screams
G.
first. See who screams
Triple
first.
G. Nobody screamed first. Now it's on the Joey.
Agree. Up to this point, there has been no yelling.
All right. Well, you said he.
1 second,
No. Triple G. What you came in here saying is he ran up there and started screaming in her face. Can you admit you were wrong
Why you doxing
on that?
me?
Can you admit you were wrong on that
you?
part?
Okay, my husband. Your husband. Why you doxing
But you're not
me?
going to admit that you were wrong on that point? And we'll just move on that you just not going to admit that you were wrong, and we're cool with that.
Press the space bar. Screaming will commence.
So that's a no. I will not admit that my first point that he ran up and started yelling in her face like you said.
A big finger in the guy's faces. Yeah.
The guy, but not Christina, like you said before. Previously.
Or the gal. Christina first.
He did yell at her, or he didn't. So you're not going to admit you were wrong.
Why y'all doxing me? This is why I'm here. Why y'all doxing me? He's got a problem.
You said he came up and started screaming in Christina's face. That is what you said when you got here. All right, so you just won't admit it, but we'll move on. That's fine. You don't have to admit.
The thing I'm saying is he came there.
I know what you said. Hey, here's the thing, Triple G. I know what you said.
You got this
I'm paying
attention. Thing wrong. He didn't exactly scream in her face. Yeah.
No, I'm saying your points were incorrect. It's fine if you don't want to say yes. That's fine.
He did. I got it. I sent it to you.
What I got? You said I did.
Doc, shut up about your fucking foolish garbage. I can say anything I fucking want.
No, First one to scream.
I'm not even in your house.
You're not?
No.
You said that
I can tell you you're a piece of shit. Don't ever fuck with me again.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not appropriate.
You fucking died.
Appropriate. Oh, he's not being appropriate. Oh, okay. But no, everything he's saying is okay to say.
Yeah, so like I said, he showed up there screaming. He's the first person to scream and cause a disruption. He's causing
Joey just said you can't say that, and he says I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can say you're full of shit, and I can say whatever I want. That's true. All very true.
Yeah, he has freedom to do this. He also has freedom to be removed if he shows up and he's screaming at the people who live there. Yeah.
No, they don't have the right to remove him. They have the right to say, "Get off my fucking property."
Remove somebody they don't want.
They don't have the right to put their hands on him. They have the right to say, "Get off my fucking property."
Okay, I got a question.
The guy's there screaming.
I always thought that Joey lived
and acting threatening.
Adam
what
Busch,
if the guy starts swinging? What if the guy starts
Adam
swinging?
Busch is here being aware. If you want the link to it, you don't have to sit there and say your nonsense in the chat all night again. But yeah, Adam Busch, everybody. Adam Busch, give him a big round of applause, folks. Big fan over here. Big fan.
He was in Ferris Bueller?
Right.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, Jason went up there screaming, and sure enough, he was the first guy to start screaming and causing a disruption.
Can I say something? I thought that Joey lived in a strip mall.
He does. This is the back end of it.
It is.
This is the back side.
He's got a back door. Nice.
Right above the
he takes it in the back door. Exactly.
That's actually the front door.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not the front door. There's a front door in the front. There's a Ring doorbell camera.
That door is the back entryway up to his place. The one where he goes through with all the keys and all that. Yeah, that's their actual front door. I promise you.
I am going insane tonight on the arguments everybody's making. This is insane. We will never get to anything that matters with the points you guys make. It's fucking insane. Hey, look at his shoes. He's got big shoes. Go ahead and say that again. Holy fuck me, man.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. You guys.
That's why I asked
you guys are trying to drive me insane tonight. I swear to God.
I just hope to God one day you have that Lieutenant Dan moment when you're just swimming out in the fucking ocean and you let go of it all. Damn it, friend.
I only just found out how to drive you insane. I think I'm going to do it from now on.
Oh, you mean after the storm goes by?
Cool.
You're talking about after the storm passes, and then he's like, "It's all Zen. I'll never be Zen."
Then,
God damn it, Honk, you know better.
How to do it.
I'm always in the storm, bro. Come on.
Piece of shit.
How did I not you?
I don't want to hear you. You continue. Keep on.
Okay. What?
Continue.
What's gonna happen?
Continue.
Oh, you said it. I said.
Yeah. Get out of my life. Don't dox.
Oh, what is that, Christina? Oh, no, don't walk away. Oh, no, don't walk away. Huh, that's almost like an invitation to stay, perhaps? Ooh, pretty damning, isn't it? Not leave my property. Don't walk away.
Yeah, those are
oh shit! It's almost like some people should have been watching the video they claim to have watched.
So now he must stay there and get screamed at by the crowd.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He was walking away, and he still does.
Yeah, he doesn't
walk
have
away.
to listen to that. Also, I think you agree.
Wow, you're gonna have a real fucking hard time making your arguments now. That's fucking insane. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
They need to.
He shouldn't have been there to begin with.
But now he's invited.
That's my whole argument. He showed up there with the problem. He caused the big fucking.
And he's invited to stay.
Right.
And he's invited to stay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting awkward in here.
Agree.
It's getting. We're gonna be doing. We're really doing backflips.
Actually, he's fucked if he leaves.
No, he still leaves. He still leaves. You realize that?
He's
right?
not free to leave until they shoot him
within 1 minute. Within 1 minute from now, he's long past leaving the yard. Within 1 minute, he's almost out to the end of the yard.
Let's go with that. So these rules are set. Now let's see what happens.
What rules are set? She just set the rules.
He's not allowed to leave, and if he does leave, he gets shot.
And she tried to actually keep him in the yard by closing the gate on him
with her mouth,
to keep him in.
Yeah.
To keep him in.
He's like, "Daddy, he's right here. Shoot him! Shoot him!"
Don't do anything. Get out of it.
No, don't.
Now all I'm saying is stop. All I'm saying is stop. I'm leaving.
Renee,
I'm leaving. You shut the fuck up. Don't touch me.
Say something, bitch.
Hey, bitch. You fucking. Oh, you hit me? Go ahead. Watch me. I'll pull you.
All right, so right there, she just hit him in the back with the fucking irrigation stick, which she admitted.
She hit him?
Yeah,
That's
she admitted
assault,
it.
brother.
Hey,
she should have knocked him the fuck out.
You're singing my tune, Crumb
This is the first time I've seen
his
this.
ass down the stairs.
You're singing my tune, Crumb Bum. Hey, what do you know? You're saying
it.
exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
I think
assault.
that's battery, not assault. That could be wrong.
Yeah.
You bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
What the fuck with me, bitch?
I don't want to fuck with you. I want you to stop fucking with me. You.
I don't want to fuck with you. I want you to stop fucking with me.
That's why I'm in your backyard screaming at you to stop fucking with me.
I love when people put those
I'm not going to
trousers up for
argue that
fencing.
he's in the
That's
right
best.
place doing the right thing.
How did this happen?
I'm saying technically.
Who went where?
So breaking
Jason
it down,
showed up to
we
Joey's
shouldn't break it down then?
Step number
We shouldn't
one.
break down what's going on?
Jason went to Joey's house looking for a problem. Got a problem.
He went there to... Okay, so let's say he went there to have a problem. Has he broken any laws or done anything illegal yet?
No crime was committed at all. No, nobody's saying that.
She hit him with an irrigation stick. That's illegal. Would you agree?
I think it's pretty funny, and she should have done that.
So it's illegally hilarious. Got it.
Are you gonna call the cops? I mean,
no. Nobody
let's be
called
real,
the cops.
Nobody gives a shit, but
Nobody has called the
surprised
cops.
either that he got. Yeah, of course you go to
Well,
the
I mean,
crackhead's
they
house.
had
These crazy people's house. You start.
They could have just went inside, locked the door, and said, "Go away, JBX. We don't need you here. Bye bye."
That's
But no,
right.
they chased him down the stairs.
Instead of saying you need to leave my property, they said, Stay here. Don't leave.
Let me go get my brother with a gun. Here, I'm
They
going to
didn't
hit you
say
with a
that
stick.
until Jason was screaming and saying, "You doxed
What,
me,
don't leave?"
motherfucker."
They were saying don't leave.
I don't really think any talking.
Yeah, that didn't happen until Jason was screaming at Joey. You doxed me,
yeah,
you motherfucker.
Yeah, as soon as he started screaming, they were like, "Hey, don't go nowhere."
I'll do what the fuck I want is one of the things he screamed.
Yeah, I'll say what I want to say is what he said.
I'll do what I want.
I'll say no. He'll say, "I say what I want to say."
Why did he have to scream that?
Why? Yeah, why couldn't
what
he
was
just
Jason
talk
so mad
quietly?
about?
Why couldn't he have lowered his levels like Adam Busch thinks I need to do with my mic right now? And I guess
here's what I'm saying. Like, if I had shown up to Joey's place, nobody would have gotten mad. Nobody would have been screaming. Nobody started screaming until this dude started fucking shouting and hollering. I'm telling you. Christina didn't get mad first. Joey didn't get mad first. Joey didn't come out the door angry. He was like, "What's going on?" Jason started screaming at these guys first,
and then
Jason
said,
went up there
and started leaving, and then started leaving at the point where she said, "Don't leave."
He didn't just start leaving.
So she wanted to fondle his balls again.
God damn! Yeah. I don't know what you watched, dude. Like you're really confused. You're trying to twist it up again. Like,
this is the only thing I've seen about this. This is the only clip I've seen where I made.
I know, and you're very twisted
analysis
up on it.
And how I feel about it. This is really all I need. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out who's in the wrong here. It's not Joey, man. I'm telling you.
Adam Busch, I'm writing a song about you. It's called "In the Eyes of an Android," like in the eyes of an angel, like that kind of thing. That's funny. Yeah, I think we have decided that Adam Busch is an android. I don't think he's a real man with human emotions. Quad, I agree with Triple G. This Jason guy is a punk. I don't disagree that what he did was punkish. It's kind of psycho and whatever, but also, like, everybody's trying to say he got in people's faces and started screaming immediately. It just seemed like everybody's temperature went up instantly. And I would say a huge portion of the blame goes to Mrs. C. That's all I'm trying to say. It's very simple argument. What's controversial? My argument that Mrs. C is a psycho?
We can agree to disagree. It'll be fine. Fucking. I think a lot of people feel,
but a lot of people are trying to say that Jason did something illegal and deserved to be assaulted, and that's my point. He did not deserve to be assaulted, and he didn't really do that much wrong to be assaulted. So there you go.
I agree with you. Legally, yeah, you cannot hit people who are on your lawn.
Because they're talking loudly. But also yelling at a lady and the guy and 6-year-old dude.
I don't know about you,
but a baseball bat.
But they're not even humans. They're fucking trash. So who cares? Like, I'm not going to be on their side no matter what anyway. So I am giving legal analysis that yes, you can't stab people, kill people because they got loud on your front door.
No.
Sure.
Especially if you're a mogwai.
Nobody'd be surprised if there were. I'm kind of on the side of fuck the police a little bit. Those guys are not going to be here to help you when you need them. The second they're coming to take your guns, those are the guys who are going to do it.
Yeah,
totally. He's got a fucking planter. Nice. A planter.
I think Joey should have. I'm sorry. I think Jason should have gotten his ass beat that way.
Yeah, fair.
I think he should have FAFO'd. That's just my opinion.
Hey, Claude, you got to play.
Argue that. I've seen plenty of people come over and get in dudes' faces at their houses and they get fucking wrecked, and that is common. And for the most part, yeah, both sides. I think we're totally fine to go there. That's a fact.
Don't ever talk to me. Don't fucking do shit. I ain't Dabbleverse. Neither am I. So shut it up. Shut up!
Is he crying?
Fucking cocksucker!
I would probably start.
No, he's fat. He walks loudly with a lot of words, or he's got a lot of shit coming out of his throat, and it's being out of breath.
Taking steps with those shoes must have really cost a lot of energy. Yeah,
they're heavy.
One last time.
His calves are huge.
Okay, I'll never mention them again.
Nah, that's fine. It's fine.
Never again.
They are Frankenstein shoes. You're not wrong. They're clodhoppers. All of what you said is correct.
They're size 13. He told us.
That's right.
That's a big boot.
That's why Mrs. C wanted him so badly. Obviously.
Yeah. I'm fucking walking away. I told you what I have to say. You did.
Tell me what I did.
You know what you fucking
what did I
did,
do,
you
man?
liar. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Huh? You said I told everyone you read SSI. I never said that shit.
So Joey walked all the way out there with that fucking thing in his hand, right?
Yeah, why did he need that?
Are we all going to pretend like we did?
What's he got in his hand?
It's like a stick you would hang a plant on.
It's a fucking tiki torch that you stick in the ground.
I can't tell what it is. Looks like
Oh yeah,
it's upside down. That's the part where you step
It's a
on
tiki
to go into
torch.
the ground.
That's the part you put the tiki thing in, and this is the part
not
you
attacking
stab
him. He's
into.
asking him questions.
Huh?
Oh, he was going to put that in the ground because he's got mosquitoes, right?
Oh, that's it's
Play
got
it
2
real quick.
points. Okay, yeah.
1 point, 2 point.
And they're
You
pokey.
stick this in the ground.
Does it look like Joey's coming up there to attack him with the thing?
He has it down to his side for a second, but there is a
A
point
second
where
ago,
he pulls it up.
needed it.
All right, man. We'll
But
never.
don't you guys
do
love
this.
Joey's fit though? I mean, he's got that fucking. His outfits are great.
Do you think he's gained another 20 pounds? I do.
Yeah. Easy.
Dude, I'm fucking walking away. I told you what I have to say. You did.
Tell me what I did.
You.
You did.
So yeah. Oh my God! Look at that face. Hold on, we got to see that. That's fucking hilarious, man. Is that the Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport? Like after the kick, you know? All right. But anyway, you see it's down low, but he already has the pointy end already in the right direction. All right.
Yeah, you liar. I'm not going to argue with you.
Huh? You said I told everyone you read SSI. I never said that shit. Never said you read SSI.
never
I
said
never
that.
said fuck Jason. Don't fuck up.
I'm not even doing anything.
Jason, better back the fuck off. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
hurt
even
you.
doing anything.
You're on my property. I will kill you here.
I'm not even trying to be on it.
Damn.
I was walking away. You're attacking me, son.
No, you're on my property.
You're attacking me.
Damon, attack me.
So he just tapped on his shirt to let him know he was recording him.
Videotape.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they're nose to nose
Uh-huh.
in each other's face. I don't know why you wouldn't record that.
No, they're not. And you can see the Mogwai coming because she can't fucking help herself.
Right. Well, I mean, this is
Mogwai
what
come
happens when
and-
you just show up at somebody's patio and start screaming at them.
Yeah, they follow you all the way out to the.
Yeah, you
end of the-
wouldn't.
Yeah, well, I would, but I wouldn't
chase
also
them
try.
fucking
I
faggot
also
retard,
would
you know,
not.
your property
All right,
screaming.
great argument. Great
I would
argument.
never do anything that Joey's doing. No.
Exactly.
See the message?
Like he was halfway across the yard, gone.
No.
This is not
Y'all can't-
Joey's
I would've
property.
never went
Separate
outside.
Your hate for
I
Joey.
would've
Of
not
course,
even opened
Joey's
the
a
door.
crackhead. Joey's a
No,
criminal.
no,
Yes, we know that. Here's-
Your
here's what's
hatred
happening
for
in this
Jason.
clip.
Your hatred for Jason is blinding you.
Wrong.
This
The
is
reason
not.
I hate
Hey,
Jason is
Triple
because
G.
I saw this
Triple
clip. I
G.
didn't know who he
Triple
was
G.
before
Triple
I saw
G.
this, and it pissed me off so bad.
very
Now I want to
judgmental.
punch Jason in the face
Triple G.
because of this clip.
They're still not. This is not Joey C's property that they're
I'm
on
sure,
right now.
fucking fine.
All right.
He did track. He did know exactly where Joey was, and he went there to fucking harass him and cause a fucking disruption. That
He
is what
spent the
fucking
night. He
happened.
told us he spent the
And he
night
got
there.
chased
They're
off,
buddies.
and he's like, "Why are they pissed at me? Why is Joey mad? I was screaming in his wife's face." And sure, it's funny that he did it. It's cool.
He told me I
Like,
can't come. I sent it to him.
Don't let him out of the gate.
Hey, now
Don't let him out of the gate. Just said that.
yeah, lock
Don't let him
in,
out of the
kill
gate.
him, bury him back here.
come. I sent it to him.
Don't let him out of the gate.
Don't let him out of the gate.
Yeah, that's not okay. You can't do that. You can't lock him in there and keep him there until the police. I think they wanted the police to come or something.
Call the police.
So,
See?
listen now. Now you can hear her rolling the gate closing on him.
You're coming in.
Now they're gonna
Right.
kill his ass.
You can't. You can't.
Yeah,
lock me up.
you can't keep someone captive.
She attacked
Go
me.
ahead. I don't care. You
She
can't put my
attacked me.
She hit him as he ran by,
I'm not doing violence. I'm
kidnapping.
telling you to leave me
That's
alone.
funny. Again, he came there looking for trouble.
And she
Just
hit
like
him again. She hit him twice. So
Fuck
Miss
yeah.
Christina C is a psycho, tried to kidnap Jason.
Oh, God.
Jason did everything correct. I like everything he did. He did everything perfect. The Catalanos are a crime family. They're bad people. And that's the end of the story.
That's insane.
And correct. All at the same time. It's insane and correct.
Insanely correct.
Yep. Yeah, I think she admits to more of what she did. It's pretty funny. All right, so no new thoughts on that, Crumb. Is that the first time you've seen it all the way through?
I've seen more back and forth on Twitter. Like you had one earlier, I think it was with Eckel, about is it a work or not a work? So what do you think? Is it a work or not a work?
No, it's not a work because of what Mrs. C said. Like,
I don't believe
why would so Mrs. C 100% would have been in on the work.
Yeah.
So if it's a work, why would you then run into your sister's house and say, "Hey, come out with the gun so you can shoot this motherfucker"?
And it's no way they rehearsed it and made it look, because it looks natural. Yeah, and they're not that good at that.
No, yeah, like Joey looks all like he just got startled and just coming out of his house. I mean, it really does look like a fucking Tweaker Vampires
Batman costume on if it was a work.
Tweaker Vampires. Yeah, Tweaker Vampires. It looks like they're going to turn to dust as soon as they step out into the sunlight. They're all fucking whacked out. All of them. Tweakers. You can tell they're all tweakers, dude. It's so obvious. It's obvious, sir.
Yeah, that's some
they're
crazy
too
shit,
dumb
though.
to make it work like that.
Yeah, I agree. People that think that's a work, I'm like, huh?
I said this at the beginning of the show. And I was like, "What do you mean?"
But I mean, JBX said that you're doing a work with Joey right now.
No,
did you say something, Honk?
No, I did, but I think it was a nothing comment.
What was it? Let's hear it.
You know, I don't do real good on recall of things that I was going to say. Come on now, Carl. That's awful abusive of you.
Fair enough. All right. And I did want to go through our buddy Yingwei and smashing his face and all that shit. That's fucking wild, man. We got to watch that video now. It's very unfortunate. And then we'll wrap it up by going back and watching a bunch of Gino and Keanu. Maybe we'll get your thoughts on all that stuff, Crumb. Apparently he has thoughts about you.
Yeah.
Very vivid thoughts about you.
Gino
he has opinions about you even.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, that was pretty funny. Well, let's watch that. I love it. I want some more of it.
I thought the guy would be decent.
Chuck.
He's proud.
I'm going to that guy's house.
There it goes.
I tried staying out of all this. I really did.
No, you did not. Uncle Jack inserted himself just like Triple G is now, but it's all good. It's a fun story. But don't then claim that you guys want nothing to do with it or whatever. Y'all want to jump on the fucking hype train. It's fine though.
Yeah, I want a piece of that.
Piece of that action, homie.
And that's I wouldn't. You know
I'm clout chasing.
You know what? Maybe at this point.
Whatever clout chasing is it clout chasing to want an interesting story that's happening and developing, especially in your neck of the woods, to be on your show? No,
not if I'm writing your coattails.
No, everybody. Yeah, I mean you are, but it's all right. It doesn't matter.
Right.
I've ridden coattails before. It doesn't matter. An interesting story. You want the story on your show? Cool, dude. I'm good with that. I understand it.
I have never asked to be on this show. I'll say that.
Yeah, I sent you the link, man. You never ask me out of your show anymore.
Make things worse or maybe make things better. You know, you just don't know. I'll be right back.
Oh, no.
No, for fuck's sake. He's going to die in the fucking bathroom. You watch. He's going to fucking fall, hit his fucking head. He's high as fuck. There it goes. There it goes. I knew that was coming. There it is.
Did he fall?
Yeah. That is what all of the hubbub is. And Jesus Christ, Uncle Jack, maybe you should have told the dude
made it happen.
Careful.
Uncle Jack's unfortunately narrating all of this shit 100% somehow.
Yeah, he knew that shit was gonna happen. I mean, that is kind of wild. He called it.
Yeah, you would have thought he would have turned off his goddamn fucking video, man. Give the guy a little break here.
It's all a work.
Shit.
He knew it was going to happen. They talked about it.
Work. It's a work. Not another work. Yeah, Big Black is right. No, everybody knows, man. And it's not, is it even clout chasing? Like the interesting stuff happens in the Dabbleverse, and when interesting stuff happens, you reach out to the characters that it's happening to, and you try to get them on your show. It's not clout chasing. It's everybody's just kind of drama farming. I would call it more than clout chasing. We're all just
like
drama
farming. There's really no clout in the Dabbleverse. Isn't that what the Dabbleverse is? It's like people whose clout dried up.
Sorry, man. I didn't hear you, Triple G.
Isn't that what the Dabbleverse is? It's all people whose clout is dried up. It's all washed up.
Kind of. This is where you come to die if you had clout. That's a fact. Yeah, it's like X clout people. Just ask Adam Busch. He'll tell you. No, I don't know. I don't know if he's washed up. He might be the one guy that's not washed up. If
I heard he's on the upswing.
I have no idea. I was just joking. And Anthony Cumia, he's on
going to be famous one day. Anthony.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Is he washed up? I don't know. Is Kevin Brandon washed up?
He'll be famous again one day.
If they are washed up, it's probably more by choice than anything.
Yeah.
Kind of.
They're retired. This is their retirement days.
Fuck this world of stuff.
I mean,
Joey, what's happening, brother?
Kind of, right?
Yeah.
But so is Brennan, really. He retired to a podcast that makes $250,000 a year. That's a pretty good retirement. That's great retirement plan, but that's it. It's working.
American dream right there.
All right, Adam Busch, I'll eat those words. I was just fucking around. If I see you in a next motion picture film that fucking box office, baby, let's see it. We want to see you in the next F1 type movie. Marvel.
Yes,
I'm not trying.
Disney.
I'm not. Can I talk, please, Jeff? Yep. I'm not trying to be nasty to anybody. I'm not here to. I got nothing against Mr. Ying Wei, whatever his name is. I don't. I would like to hear what his opinion is, and I'm going to explain this because I think outside of streaming, the man's intelligent enough to understand.
Outside of falling on his face all the time, he seems like a really reasonable guy. Other than that.
What a weird background choice Joey C has. Why would he put pictures of his family behind him?
Yeah, I know. He has two different angles he works with. He should just stick with that city landscape.
Yeah.
He doxed his kids and everybody a long time ago. He don't care.
Long ago. Yeah, we know everything about this guy. You know how we know everything about the guy? He told us everything about himself. Yeah, I think he made it did whatever, man. If you want it talked about, say it on a podcast. If you don't. Right. Most people respect that. You know what I mean? For the most part. Is this true? He has a post.
Look at those biracial grandchildren he has in the picture.
Oh, biracial's the best, aren't they? That's what all. Yeah.
What I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And that's what I have to, what I've done. Everybody wants, Jason's trying to get everybody to talk about him. You understand? And everybody thinks, let's settle.
And Joey's trying to get nobody to talk about him. That's his goal, is to have zero people talking about him. That's why he podcasts. So yeah, don't hold it against Joey that he's doing the exact same thing that Jason's done. Why did he go out on the street and yell "black blood in my veins"? Yo, what's up, my end? And what? He totally didn't want anyone to see that or and watch it. He didn't want to go viral for ignoring a guy with a broken neck. He doesn't want any of that attention. He hates attention. He don't want it. He goes on all the bigger shows so nobody knows who he is.
Claude. He's above everybody.
He's above all of it.
He's a learned man.
Well, that's all he's ever done is react to shit wrong. No matter whatever Jason does to this guy, he is going to react to it wrong, and that is why people are.
That's why he's
clicks. It is going to get a lot of attention.
That's probably why he is literally lucky to be alive today, because going up to Joey's place is the best way to
bullet.
Literally. And he ain't even Superman and shit.
This is beyond. I don't want to settle this on a stream. I don't want to make views out of this. I don't want to make money off of this.
Dun, dun, dun.
If he's 100% telling the truth, why can't he? He's right down the road. Meet me in a public place. Look me in the eye. If he's telling the truth. I'm going to tell you what I did tonight.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's what's his Uncle Jack. That's Uncle Jack's version of taking Yingwei off the screen is just making Joey full screen. I guess he gave him a second to wipe his face and shit. That's insane. What happened to his face, Daytron? Did you hear him falling as he walked off screen? Apparently he smashed his face all drunk. And I did get a message back from Yingwei, like right at the start of the show, by the way.
Yeah.
He's alive and well and a little embarrassed and a little worse for wear, but he made it through his day. He made it through. He's fine.
Good.
So
good.
It was good.
Did we
it was
get
good
to see his face?
Yeah.
Privately, I DM'd them. I said, listen to me. This is very serious what you're saying. I said, Jason, all kidding aside what you said about me or my wife, okay, I'm not even going to get upset. What I'm trying to tell you, Jason, this is serious. So I'm asking you privately. Forget about everything else that's going on.
Why is he looking away?
Are you telling the truth on your mother's fucking life that my wife did this? Because this is the difference of me fucking walking out of my marriage and staying home. He would not answer me privately. The minute I asked him while he was live streaming, looking at the camera, he answered. Now, if I was just a fucking simple guy and a dumb motherfucker,
well, Jason did say he got back to him. Yeah, if. Because
it's good content, Joey.
I said a lot of things about a lot of people, but I don't know you as a man. I don't
whether
know
you do or you don't, that's fine. It's
I respect
okay.
that.
No, it's okay.
That. Can build somebody that bad unless they're a mass murderer. The things that are said about me and my wife.
Nobody says
at
anything.
A constant level. Come on.
I know, isn't that wild? Is that not the wildest part?
Put a Band-Aid
Uncle
on.
Jack doesn't just stop Joey and say like, so Yingwei, any concussion symptoms? Should we walk you through concussion protocol or like?
Yingwei's probably so drunk he doesn't even realize it.
He is.
He
knows.
It's fine.
He's that drunk, but he does know.
Like,
he does know.
He's probably like, it's not bad. It hurts a little bit. Is there something here? Yeah, dude, you're fucked up.
Yeah, is there something here around there?
You landed on your eye. You should be attached anyway.
No, it's totally fine. And whatever. These two old codgers kiss each other's peckers and make up and blah blah blah.
I just love how
boring.
Joey he talks like everything's so serious and it's like the dumbest shit ever. And he's just like, "Oh, I'm telling him it's so serious. This is not a joke." And you're like, "What the fuck?"
Well, he's a mobster, man. Come on. He's like, he was in the mob for 100 years and he's one of the oldest mobsters and he knows all the movies by heart and he'll tell you, he'll repeat them verbatim. Trust me. If you let him.
Earlier, you said that everyone that's Italian in like a big city thinks they're connected to the mob. You're 100% right. Every city I've ever been to, all Italians like, I was on the east or the north end of Boston. I'm a fucking Italian. Hey. Even like the Irish in Southie are like, yeah, I'm a fucking mobster. You ever seen Whitey Bulger? You ever heard of him? Yeah, he's my uncle's cousin's.
Yeah, uncle. I'm a Southie. I grew up in the South.
It's true. Whatever. Everyone's connected, but yet you live in a fucking convenience store. Okay.
Well, if you're from New York and you move to like LA, they automatically hear your like your accent, and then they're like, oh, he's probably. You could be a white guy and pretend you're a mobster because they're like, oh, he's New Yorker. Oh, yeah. Look, you hear the accent? He must be a tough guy. Oh, you a tough guy or something, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's why I'm lucky I never left the South. I'll always just.
Yeah, but okay, so everybody will automatically think you're retarded and fucking racist
because
piece of shit
too. We're all
that's what I mean.
Retarded.
Where everybody just assumes everybody's something, you know what I mean? Okay, here's the one that is correct. If you hear someone talk like, oh yeah, like they're from Minnesota, yay, then you can assume that they're retarded.
You mean
Because
Canada?
Don't you
all
know?
those people up in Minnesota do actually seem to be retarded. So we can go with that one.
Apparently,
That one-
they're also Canadian.
I've met
Yeah.
two normal people from Minnesota in my life, just two.
And the rest were toes.
Retarded.
Toeians.
Yeah.
Well,
Retoed.
goddamn, it's not like your guys' state doesn't have its fair share of what going
Oh
on.
yeah, for sure.
Florida,
But I'm not-
man, and
I'm-
all that.
Wait,
Yeah.
What do you
I'm
mean?
not
we
saying-
covered
I'm
the
not- I'm not
South.
saying
Well,
Florida's
we
any
add them
better,
into
dude.
the South, though. You know what I mean? They're included in the South.
Yeah.
So they're automatically like retarded, especially the Florida man. The Florida man is a thing.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%.
Big time.
Florida man.
But you have to remember too, a lot of our Florida men are now imported from other states. They just end up here, like me basically. I've been here 30 years, but I say I'm from Florida now, but I'm not from here.
We got
originally.
Florida men of all colors and all
Yeah.
ethnicities. And all
We got them all.
Yeah. No, I love the videos. I watch the shit out of that stuff, man. I love that kind of thing. I'm a
We
big
got
fan
African
of Florida, man.
Floridians and we got
For
Asian
sure.
Floridians.
You
Puerto
guys are
Rican
crushing
ones.
it. No doubt about it.
A lot
Puerto
of
Ricans
too
with
many
giant feet
Puerto
that go and attack other people in their
Don't
gas
make me
station
do my
houses.
can joke. You're gonna get me in trouble. Y'all want to go shoot some cans? I'll shut up. I guy dress. All right, we got to do this. We need this to happen.
Well, look
This
at that
is-
bruise, man.
That's so bad, man. Poor
Holy
guy.
shit.
Bum,
Now,
bum,
see-
bum.
That
He
looks
hit
a lot like
the
Chad
bathroom
Schumacher.
countertop, like right on the corner.
I feel bad
Hit
for the
it real
kid.
good.
Bro,
I
he's
feel
lucky.
bad. Yeah,
I know a kid 28 fucking did the same thing. He's dead.
Yeah,
basically the same thing. Oh
I'm
yeah,
a
that's right.
retard.
I know a guy that did
I
that and he's quadriplegic.
I know.
I'm afraid
retard.
of turning 50, dude.
His name's
this will be
Quadfather.
me.
No, man. No.
I bust my
Yeah.
ass in the shower all the time.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, getting drunk and going in slippery areas, bad look.
Yeah,
Just
no
ask
good.
I mean,
Kenneth Bogue. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna mop my kitchen while drunk." And he fucking dude, he's got the scar of the century on his forehead. That is fucking nasty. That's a nasty one.
But like the shower is just dangerous. Wet water, fucking tile, all that shit.
That's
Dangerous.
right. Water, you can drown.
Sober even.
there.
I mean sober even.
That's facts. Just ask the lady in that Life Alert commercial. I'm falling and I can't get up. That's a
she's on
bad
the
look
carpet.
when your kids have to find you naked, dead in the bathtub. Not a good look,
Damn.
folks. Don't do it. Yeah, it's harsh, man. Yeah, I mean, is it any worse if they find you on the toilet after you have a heart attack? Because you got to
No.
take that
That's what
last big
happens, you
shit.
know.
Oh
Be
yeah.
thankful for your family and keep them around. Don't end up like Chad Zumach. How's
Yeah,
he gonna die? How's
alone,
he gonna get discovered?
alone in Section
very-
8 housing, all
Yeah,
alone.
very angry Gladwell ape. That's how it'd be discovered.
He ain't so glad now, is he, Mr. Ape?
Yeah.
All right, I got a little bit more of that stream that I did want to show with Joey C. Whatever. Joey C and Yingwei, whatever, they kiss each other's balls and they make lover fucking. They moved on from their little disagreements from Joey C watching BYB and having an issue with him. Apparently,
be-
their best.
Well, is it fair to say that maybe fucking Ingway's brain wasn't working right after the fall, and he'll be fucking taking that back soon? Come on.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's been crushing that dude on our show with us. There was
It's
a
always
time
different when you're talking to
he
the
was
guy,
doing
right?
2 old farts too. So like he had multiple reasons to hate his guts, but
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was the head injury. He's like, I almost just died. I'm gonna be nice
Yeah.
from now on.
if I'd have been there, we'd have put him in protocol, like I said, for sure.
But you talked to him. He's all right. He's not.
Yes,
He didn't
sir.
wake up dead. Okay. Good.
Yeah, he didn't wake up dead.
Be cool if he did though. Waking up dead, be a zombie, right?
You guys
can't
aren't
hear
hearing
it.
that, are you?
No.
No.
It's only on your screen too.
It's fine if we're not hearing it, as long as
Can't really. I can't see it. But... Oh, it's about me too. Sweet.
deep.
No, I can't hear you at all, Quad.
Yeah, now your audio's gone, Quad.
You got to switch back and forth. Apparently, he can't hear us and the super tips at the same time or something. I don't know.
So maybe Chad's right. It's hard to do super tips.
Nah, I mean, there's some going on, but yeah, I guess I'll have to play this one next go round.
Well, let me read it.
Chad can barely operate StreamYard. You know, it's not.
I look even
Chad
more
doesn't
like
get
a
to
guy
call
who would
stuff
offer
hard.
drugs to a woman to make it easier to get them to sleep with you. Okay.
Yeah, maybe
Why
if
do
you
you know what
watched
that looks like?
better, people. Maybe if you watch better people, you could get better guests. Shut the fuck up, Crumb. You look even more like a guy who would offer drugs to women to make it easier to get them to sleep with you. That ain't nice.
What'd you do to
man.
Deep Surface, Crumb? Damn,
I have no idea.
I wonder.
I don't think I've maybe talked to him once in my life.
That's my
Yeah, I
nigga.
can't even
Deep
hear
Surface
my-
is my old nigga.
God damn.
He doesn't like me. He paid money to kick me off one time. You should get some money from him to get me off.
I'm sorry, Quad.
No, I mean, whatever. Yeah. If someone wants to send in a couple $100, I'll get rid of Crumb. But other than that,
Yeah, the rate now is $100.
Go to his house and scream at his wife.
Yeah.
It started at 40.
$100. All right,
50.
$100. You can get rid of them for $100. Done. All right, let's do this one. Yeah, sorry about the super tip thing. I only got 50 minutes to fix it, and I have a feeling that would require me to shut everything down and start over. And I
think the message got out, so he's probably happy.
I could play it again next show. Deep Surface, I promise. Anything that you, all of you, if you send in a super chat, I'll have it fixed by Wednesday. Sorry. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. Thick Nuggets. No, they're not. They've been actually very gracious this month, I'll have to say. Maybe they're sick of giving me money because they've actually been pretty good to us. In all honesty, I have to be honest. It's been a good month. No crying here. Yeah, and of course you can use Super Chat. That's the other option, folks. G-Rob, I don't understand the question. I don't know what I would do with 100 male deer. What's the answer to that? Deep Surface, $2. I love you, Triple G. Ditch Astrobot, please.
Ditch Toucan Sam.
All right, fair trade. Thank you, Deep Surface, for that. All right, let's play this out.
Quad, personally, I think he's grown very good. Why he hates me? It's the wrong.
Why I hate you?
No, Quad hates me. I think he's doing a great job. He's built a great show, but why does he have to think?
Dude, this motherfucker played some nasty ass video about me and doxed me out of nowhere, like last fucking October, November, December, something like that. It was definitely in the holiday period of time. Out of nowhere, he just decided, fuck Quad. Like, I did nothing to the guy. And he started coming after me. And
Jack or
no, Joey C.
Joey.
Like, there was a few months there after the Stuttering John thing. He was like, yeah, all right, let's just move on. I was like, fine. Yeah, that's cool. No problem. I'll move on. And then he started coming after me out of nowhere for no reason whatsoever. And the things he'd done at this point, I won't forgive him for. So, just that being said, fuck you, Joey, you fucking piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. You are a doxer. He said some stuff the other night doxing my fucking family and shit. So he can go fuck himself, dude. You're not doxing
cool.
me. Yeah, whatever that. If you think it's cool, it wasn't like it's not gonna wreck me. It's not gonna end my life, and I'm moving on from it. It doesn't even matter. But at the end of the day, you do it to me, you're also my enemy. So that's true too. Both things can be true. It's not a big deal, Triple G. But if you're the guy doing it, I'm fucking done with you. Go fuck yourself. And that's both things are true, Triple G. So
yeah, but did
Joey C
dox,
can go
did he
fuck
end up
himself.
Did he end up doing that to you? And I mean, even if he
I
did,
just fucking said on a stream the other night, he said personal information.
Okay, so
I don't care that nothing happened. He said it, so he can go fuck himself.
Yeah, there's no need for him to.
There's no repercussion, but there's also no reason to do it. Yes, Crumbum's right. And thirdly, we're never going to be okay with each other. That's not going to happen.
Thing, clearly, it's just something that happens when people are like, having temper tantrums, and I want to hurt this guy any way I can because I'm hurt.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
It's like when you're arguing with someone you love and you say mean things you don't mean, but they come out anyway, so now everyone knows. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right.
you can't cry about being doxxed. Otherwise, they get the satisfaction they wanted. They wanted you to be hurt by it.
Well, I also think
I'm less hurt than I am just realizing that he's such a piece of shit that I can never have anything to do with him. That's more or less the point.
That's what Joey does to everybody. He threatens to dox you. That's all he's got.
That's not a good
I'm done with
you
him.
don't want to be associated.
I'm done with him. That's the point. He can go fuck himself, and I'm done with him.
Well, that's kind of my point with JBX. Is like, well, Joey C, right? Like, you think something's going to be different if you go over there and talk to him? No, it's going to end up just he's a crazy person.
Exactly. Smog, didn't you dox him too, or was that some other person? I've never said anything that he hasn't said himself on streams.
Yeah, he's doxed himself 100 times.
Yeah, I've repeated things he said on streams. Yeah, I've done that a bunch of times, but he said them, so that's his own fucking fault. The things he said, I'd never said on a stream. A lot of people have done that shit to me. I'm over it. If you do it to me, I'm done with you. You're not my friend.
Say dreadful things when he knows he's lying.
Who?
Quad.
I can't speak for Quad. All I can say is that I do not have any
control.
I don't have any specific opinion of you in general. There are specific things that happen at various times that might trigger various reactions, but no. I don't have.
I know I'm wild and I'm explosive and I get fucking crazy. I know that.
You just said your dick don't work, Joe. Like,
keep
when
me
you
very
got a testosterone level of 17 and you're supposed to be 250 and higher, I am. It's gonna be fixed. I got about 6 more injections and I should be back to normal. So.
Joey,
I was going to say, do they have a shot for that? I mean,
yes, I'm taking. What? Hang on, it's right here, Jack. Here.
Joey. You keep me very entertained. I'll tell you that much.
Jack, that's what they inject you with. Testosterone.
Oh yeah, right there. There it is.
Oh, kryptonite.
Yeah, Joey C is low T, folks. He's low T. That is why we're playing this clip.
Dude, the doctor and the pharmacy love this
for being
fucking
low
dude.
T. He has to increase his T because he's 17 and 250 is good. That's where we're at.
Fuck yeah.
I know what it says in the lower left here.
Look at my tiny testicles.
Detroit, you're being mean right now. I'm going to put yours up there by that. Stuttering John's finger or whatever.
Who is
Quad
that in there?
equals torso with Wills. I know. I am. You're very mean. That's
No, I
not
think she's talking
nice,
about the
Detroit.
person.
Yeah, no arms or legs.
No, she's being mean. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I was actually going to ask who
I
is
love
the
her
other
for that.
person? Who's the fourth square on this show? Who is that?
Oh, who is the? Who
I think
is
that's what
the-
Detroit was asking too.
All right. Well, I got all fucking. I got all in my feelings there. No,
Yeah, no,
no.
she's
Okay.
talking
No.
about the
Who is
guest.
it? Who is it? PDX. I don't know who she is, and I'm sorry for doubting you, Detroit. You're being nice.
It's Wendy's sister.
God damn it! You got me. You got me, Detroit. It's not all about me. You're right. I got in my feels for about a second there. I'm sorry.
She's hot. I'd fuck her.
Who? PDX?
Is that her name?
Yep.
That's Jason Bardo's sister.
I mean, would you blast Mrs. C and this PDX lady at the same time?
I would do fucked up shit to this lady.
I could just imagine the smell. It's
You
kind of
like ugly
off-putting
ladies,
in my
Triple G?
mind already.
That's your
Girls, so I don't know how it works, but girls that have short hair like this like getting it pulled the most, especially when they're this old.
Yeah,
and it falls out of their.
She
hair.
lives here in Oregon. She's a
1
Portland gal. PDX.
Hey,
no offense
somebody
to this
hook
lady.
me
I didn't
up.
mean to call her ugly. I was just
Triple G,
asking Triple
please
G
tell
a
me you
question.
wouldn't actually pull this bitch's hair, please.
Me?
What are you talking about? Of course,
She
you,
looks
you
like she
wouldn't.
smell bad.
You wouldn't yank her hair out of her scalp.
Fuck no. Hell no, buddy. Look at that
Okay.
thing. She looks like a dude. Dude looks like a lady.
That's not even a sexual thing. I'm just asking. if
Dude
you would
looks
yank
like a
her hair out.
lady.
I'm sorry. The whole thing of pulling hair with having a sexual thing. Man, that's my bad thought. My bad.
No, he's talking about abusing her. Apparently, he's into it now. All of a sudden,
about-
we started to see how far we've come from the
Causing
beginning of
harm.
this episode.
Pain.
We went from it's not nice to talk loud to ladies to ripping hair out of their heads is totally cool.
You weren't
All
talking
right,
sexually.
we've gone on
Oh,
quite a
boy.
journey with Triple G. This is a normal episode with Triple G. You really go through all the spectrums of thought with him. I like it, man.
I'm the most open-minded man in the world.
You are.
I'm just saying.
That's
Is that your
not
superhero name?
That's not always a good thing.
Open-minded man, yeah.
That's not always a good thing. Not
I
always.
should start wearing a cape.
You're a superhero.
Yeah.
Your superpowers
I had to get a
are
shot
open.
in my
You are a superhero. Oh, if you fuck this thing here on screen.
I'll take one for the team. I'm open to anything.
Once a week.
I just
You know,
can't imagine the
Superman
smell.
would not get that. Superman
talking to
said,
me?
"Fuck that shit." He
That's
said,
gonna be my
"I'm
new
not
kryptonite.
having that."
Like
No,
kryptonite.
that-
Fucking
wait.
Superman can't even take kryptonite.
What
Fuck
the
Nope.
hell?
him,
He
dude.
said, "Nope, I will
Joe
not have it."
Kryptonite. Right.
Everyone's
And-
got
I have it.
Superman on the
My
mind.
water retention.
Wait a
is
minute.
why
Somebody
my
said I
heart's
had a
bad
haircut.
is
My
because
hair
it
is
got me
actually
this.
pulled up in a bun.
I gotta
Oh.
take
Not
this
for
pill.
long.
I take this
Unfurl
pill
it.
and it makes me
Just
piss
listen.
35 times a
Hold
day.
on. Joey, hold on a second.
Yeah, sure.
Unfurl the hair.
Your
out
hair,
of
your
the
hair ain't
bun
going to be on
and
that head for
just-
very long, bitch.
I shaved it.
Not you.
Gone.
If they all talk at the same time and we all
Oh
talk
no,
at the
it
same
would look
time,
like a
that'd be
total
awesome.
Oh, he was
fuck
talking to
mess.
you, ma'am.
I know. If I was to do that, my hair would go.
All right, fine. Okay, never mind. Sorry, my bad.
No, but do you really want to see it?
No,
I can.
no, I don't
I
care
want to see
now.
both of
I
them.
don't care now. You
Sorry,
like
John
your
Fingernails,
bad,
how
so-
are you? Quad equals a torso with wheels.
Well, somebody thinks I got a bad haircut, and I don't.
Something new you're
What do you think
going
your
on?
pussy looks like?
I
No, I
get
want
it.
to see Sam. She'll show
Chewed
it.
up bubble gum.
Hold on.
No, she's probably a lovely
Joey, I
lady.
know
She
you
looks like a
wanna
nice
see
lady now
years, but
that
you're
she
doing
has hair.
You know, the channel gets
And they'll never know it's me. So I've already put myself out of the Dabbleverse with this.
Can
channel.
I ask Joey some questions before he leaves?
Absolutely.
She has a
I can
nice
give you about
voice, too.
4
No.
minutes if that'll help you.
Okay, that's
There
fine.
you
No,
go.
do you go
Gonna get
live
a shot in
for
five.
6 nights a week? So what time is
I
that?
used to go on a regular schedule. Yes, I had a regular
Okay.
schedule. I used to.
Okay, and you do just random schedules now, or what?
Well, I for
All
about
right. Well, let's stop talking about this because we only have so much time left anyway. But
Dude, I'm
I don't
horny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that's
I
not
take back
gonna
what
work
I
out
said
for you.
Bro,
then.
I'm about to.
So is
About to
Uncle
bust
Jack.
in your drawers. You're about
Come
to
on,
bust
man.
in them drawers.
Isn't there a Joey C and Christina sex tape out there? You can get your hands
Yeah,
on?
Chatterbait.
Yeah, let's
There's
watch
a-
that.
No, they literally had a Chatterbait, and it said bisexual, open to trans, and all this shit. It was wild.
You're Mr. Open to anything. Would you be into that? Just watching that
Yes.
by yourself in the bathroom?
All right, we're gonna get into
No
a little bit of Gino Bisconte, and then I think we got to finish it up with the Karmicx shit.
Oh man,
very gay stuff. Very gay stuff going on out there.
I got to get out of here for real this
All right,
time,
buddy.
but
Let me go
Thanks for
ahead
having
and
me.
do shit.
Peace, y'all.
I know we got you in here.
Honker
Later, man.
Clown. Real G's.
Right there, folks. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, yep, 8 p.m. Suitparty.live.
I'll tune in.
Check
All right.
him out.
Thank you,
Later,
guys.
buddy. Yeah,
See
peace.
you, buddy.
The great Triple G, the great troublemaker. And if you want to know what he is, he's just a what do they call those?
Agents of Chaos.
Agents of Chaos. That's
Like
a
the
good
Joker?
word. Good way to say it. I had the other saying that's like Agent of Chaos, but I lost it. It was in my mind. Provocateur. What's the agent? Provocateur. Something
Producer
provocateur.
of nothing.
Anyway, yeah. There. Lost it.
I did too.
Oh, all right. Let's do this and this. I saw whoopsie daisy. Let's get me where I belong.
Out of that man's mouth.
Lift me up where I belong.
Look at that hairdo. Damn.
Does that guy look familiar?
He kind of does. Where do we know him from?
I mean, this is me before I broke my neck.
I was going to say, he looks familiar, dude, but yeah. All right.
I thought this would be fun to play and whatnot.
Dude, that's
I'll let all y'all know out there, watch for wasps because they'll sting you and then you look like me. But it's hot today, so make sure you drink water. Have a good one.
Get that guy.
That's crazy, dude.
Goddamn fucking Hackverse Anonymous. You motherfuckers are mean over there. Quit picking on Quadfather, you motherfuckers. I don't know who made that video. Goody Two Shoes made it. That's pretty funny shit. Motherfuckers. How dare you guys be making fun of me like that? That did seem like it could be a Quadfather thing. So I don't know. Do I sound like that? Do I talk like
so that wasn't you?
No, it's a joke, but someone made that. It's kind of eerie. It looks a lot like me, but no, yeah. I got blonde hair, blonde and brown. But
I was gonna say, so you have red curly hair. What the fuck?
Yeah, Smog gets it. Meth is a hell of a drug. Meth is a hell of a drug. Yeah, that's a fact, Jack. No, Crumb Bomb. We'll get into the guy that was giving you a bad time earlier, and I don't know what his deal is. And I did send him a link, and he didn't show up to rip you apart, so he must not wanted a piece of you that badly. But yeah, indeed. Is one Gino Bisconte a clout chasing piece of shit? That motherfucker just clout chasing out there. Let's get into it right now. So we know that our little buddy AA Ron M. Holte got in trouble, but he ended up in the Daily Mail. If your friend goes to the Daily Mail, wouldn't you automatically hit up the author to ask if they wanted you for an interview by chance?
No, I don't think
hey, Sophie Gable, it's Gino with an E, and maybe you'd like my take on all of this. All of your info basically accurate, is very one-sided. I followed you. Give me a shout out if interested. Ooh, give me a shout. It sounds like he's hitting on her more than anything, huh?
Well,
I mean, if you're
marriage could be in trouble over there at the Bisconte household.
Bisconte, did you say?
Bisconte, yes.
Is that an Italian lighter?
No, if he sees his name somewhere, he probably got a heart on right then. He's like, oh my god,
for sure,
was in the fucking Daily Mail, but they spelled it wrong. So let me tell this lady that doesn't give a fuck about me, is never gonna talk to me. This is a one-off dumb shit that she had to do. But yeah, let me get real deep in this with Gino with an E. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Daily Mail. Oh, okay. So yeah, he didn't do it just once. So the other one was like a comment, and then he tagged him in this. Hey, Daily Mail. I just give you a follow if you want my take on it. I'm the guest who was sent the picture. So he's making sure this lady knows that he's the receiver of the hey, your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
God. Sad.
Hey guys, I'm the one that saw the tits. So
your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
Those tits? Or different? Oh,
that's
that
right.
Her? The other
that's
lady.
Not her.
No. That was Anna Kasparian. All right, and then someone down at Cardiff Electric is nailing him for it. This is brilliant. There you go.
See, I didn't see this on. I think I muted Gino.
You may have. I don't know what your guys' deal is with each other, but boy, oh boy, it sounds like it's gotten heated, folks. He's got that. Like I said, he can pop on any time and give you a ripping, roaring ass chewing, but he's not gonna do it. But he was on with Chrissy Mayer today, as a matter of fact. Let's go over what he had to say. He had a lot of things to say. Very interesting little interview.
Yeah, the Daily Mail Club, Eugene.
But yeah, I don't know what you were hoping to accomplish by reaching out to the Daily Mail.
Obviously, no, and that's exactly what I was saying. I wasn't really hoping to accomplish anything. I don't know how the Twitter world and the gossip world works. So I'll tell you, I was hoping to have 47 text responses shitting on me. But like I said, what I thought, and I'm the first to laugh, and I'm like, well, nothing came of that other than more fucking,
funny.
dabble hate, which I find hysterical.
Hold on. What in
Everything Gino does doesn't work out.
What did the article say? Just that you were involved with Aaron and his.
Yeah. I won't bring it up, but I'll click on it. It said, it said I was the guest.
Why won't you? Why you don't want to bring it up? You don't want to bring attention to it?
No, I can bring it up. I don't well, it's like I think they're lying, but they're like, just stop talking about it. I'm like, talking about what? Everything, am I wrong? Aaron's owned up to, this is my problem with this. Aaron's owned up to everything. Okay. He's owned up to it. He said that was stupid. He's like, he didn't say, he's not like countersuing for slander. And I know you're tight with Nick, but I think Nick's the biggest piece of shit. One of the biggest piece of shits I've ever encountered in my life.
I'm tight with Nick. I would say we are friendly acquaintances. Like
watch this. I would say he's one of the biggest piece of shits I've ever encountered in my life.
I would agree with you to the point where once you have children, and we've said this before on the phone, like once you have kids, your days of swinging and three-ways and like creative sexual encounters are done. If you gotta wait till they're grown and out of your house. Sorry, period. End of story. And the same goes for drugs and drinking in excess. Like you just can't. You can't bring that in.
Yeah, Chrissy with the hot takes. Always with the hot takes, man.
She's got a kid now, so she can talk about kids.
Yeah, a mile a minute with the hot takes. Old comedian Chrissy Mayer with the hot takes.
She stinks too.
Involved, so
yeah, and not only nailed it.
With your hair more.
Exactly.
That's people love to see.
Any publicity is good publicity, Jared. Look, the boss is here. Would you cancel your fucking flight? I'm on Rumble. Hey, we cancel your flight.
Yeah.
And of course, I'll turn it into a Gino was right, because I said this a year ago. Like everything we got mad at Aaron about, it's because it's what he did. The shit he was admitting to. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he went on Kevin twice, and all that shit aside. Okay.
You guys now are back to being friendly with Aaron.
Yeah, we're doing that fucking we're doing the anniversary show. Like I consider Aaron a friend. We wrote a letter, for his thing. He asked for it.
And they didn't use it in court. But yeah, no, I thought that would be a perfect time to swing it on over to what Aaron had to say about the anniversary show. These guys are tight. They're really good friends now. And would you guys like to see proof of that?
Oh, I'm compelled to watch.
Yes. They're very tight, very close friends. And Gino now has to constantly run cover for Aaron, I guess. It is kind of funny that the motherfucker wrote, Gino and Kiki wrote letters to the judge on Aaron's behalf. Those letters were so good that Aaron's lawyer, Todd Peterson, the professional, was like, nah, we're not going to use these pieces of shit. So they must have been great letters. Can you imagine what it said? Can you imagine?
It's probably like, Quad's a good guy. I mean, not Quad. Steel Toe's a good guy, and tits, nigga. Oops.
I can't even argue drive by, because we now know that it was like $250,000 a year that Anthony was throwing away, and about 96,000 of that was Gino. So you can do the math on that. A third of the money that he was throwing away per year was the content that Gino was providing. So the other ones are like Bill Schultz and fucking Joanne Nosachinsky and Chrissy Mayer. You add it all up.
Mario Bosco.
No, he wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Nice shot in the dark, buddy. I like it. Yeah, it was a good try.
Yeah.
But I mean, also, you can't charge just for Anthony. So now where he's at, it makes sense. It's all good.
Making
That's
that
crazy,
a thing.
though.
I appreciate it.
You and Roots are still having that showdown at the anniversary show, right?
Yeah, and I'm paying for Roots' travel, and now my featured my headliners hit me up for more money because of travel costs in this country. So I think we're gonna run the anniversary was looking like a nice profitable little.
So you heard that, right? Gino and Keanu are making him pay more to do the show.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because didn't they get paid $4,000 last time?
Right.
They did it,
and they're upping it this time. And Aaron's like, yeah, it was looking like it was going to be a nice little payday, but now what, Aaron?
Little endeavor, and I think those profits are going to be eaten up. I think we're going to break even for the old
the Gino and Keanu curse of breaking even. Rorge. But here it gets deeper than that, which is the funny part.
I had to make a counter offer and said, look, this is what I got to do to avoid going out of pocket for this deal. Coltrane with it, it's getting to be Bob Levy numbers. I could have had Levy. You don't think anyone's going to get mad that I had a choice and I went Gino and Keanu versus Levy.
It's almost like he's turning his audience against the Biscontes, kind of, isn't it? It's almost like he's playing he's playing a little game here.
Trying to get like fucking Steel Toe.
Yeah, that's the other possibility, right? Their good friend, the Biscontes. Maybe he's trying to ditch him to the sidelines so that he could maybe get Levy for cheaper.
Right.
Wouldn't that be hilarious, dude?
Oh, it would be, man. It'd be great.
Is Levy still doing a show? I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't do much. And when he works with Perry Caravello still.
He was doing a show with Granny sometimes too, right?
He does. It's not.
I remember seeing him on a couple times.
It's not doing well. Let's just say Bob by himself and with Granny and whatever. He does a couple other shows. It hasn't been going great. But I think that might be a part of the problem is just like scheduling wise. Like he's kind of been like hit and miss. You know how that goes when you do that. If you're not there like
and Bob's
every
old, dude. He
set times.
Sit around the pool.
Yeah, and it's summertime right now.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he does in the fall time when it gets cold and he's not in the pool anymore. It might change, but until then,
I love Levy. I think he's always hilarious. Yeah.
Well, that's my point. Is like they do have the option of replacing like the Biscontes with Levy, and as we know, like Levy crushes rooms. I also do know that Gino, whatever, he does have the same kind of comedy that probably works well with the Steel Toe crowd. Screaming the N-word, as Granny would say.
Yeah, I was trying to do that a minute ago, and I just car crashed, like Greg said. I got the douche chills. That last joke I did. I apologize to everybody for that. By the way,
it's all right. Yeah, we forgive you.
They all can't be good, right?
I got one good joke in tonight, we're almost 3 hours in.
That one was just rough, dude. As I was saying, I was like, "What am I saying?"
What?
Well, two comedians versus one. Technically, that's a better deal.
Well, here's the deal. So we were looking good for a while with we had agreed on a number and ticket sales are going well, and you got the golf tournament, the whole sponsorships are going well, and that's all very nice. It's all very wonderful.
Whose holes are getting sponsored? Wait, golf. Never mind.
And so I was taught, and we had Gino and Keanu.
I just noticed that they're going on the bottom of the screen. Bye Pride Month. That's pretty funny, actually. Bye Pride Month. That's actually a funny title. I like it. Fuck you, Pride Month is kind of what I was thinking.
Boy, you
Fuck
didn't really
you, Pride Month.
You didn't hear much about Pride Month this year, though, did you? It kind of wasn't promoted.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the parades with the kids. That's the worst part every year. So I don't like
just
that.
Seems like it was really on TV a lot more in the past.
Yeah, it's the corporations.
Yeah. It wasn't like that so much this year.
I think the only person that really got lambasted this year was the fucking Mets for singing the national anthem to the pride flag. That's the worst. Ridiculous. That's the blatantly worst one I saw. But for the most part, they don't need a fucking month. And let's move on. Yeah, we're fine with gay people, even people that say faggot.
Why
We're
don't
fine with
homosexuals
it.
have a fucking month?
Don't
We need a month.
care.
No,
you don't need a month. You need one day that says like, "Yay for the gay guy" or whatever, and whoop-de-doo, move on.
Well, it's
you
like,
guys
we
can
just
get
wanna be
married,
treated as equals.
stay
but
away
yet
from
give
our
us-
kids.
Give us a whole month, but we want to be just treated like
and
everybody else.
keep the kids out of it. Whatever you're doing, just keep the kids out of it. We're good.
Yeah,
just do your thing. Stay away from
that
my
goes
kids.
for everybody, including the cicadas.
Everybody says that. Stay away from their kids. That's it.
And we had Gino and Keanu booked. I'm like, this is looking all right. And I went and so I contacted Levy. I'm like, it would be really cool if you came out and did the anniversary show. We're looking pretty good. And he gave me a number, and I was like, ooh, that's a little steep, but we could do we could do a show in the winter, and we could bring you out and just have a Bob Levy show sometimes. Right. But for like what I'm making extra on this anniversary show, that's a little,
it's going to spread you a little thin, right?
Right. So then Gino and Keanu have this travel thing, and their price starts going up, and I'm trying to get them locked in. And now the number we're at, I'm like, oh shit, that's about Levy numbers right there.
So instead of friend time and two for the price of one is not worth a Levy. Uh-oh, Biscontes. Did you hear what your friend that you protect constantly doesn't think so highly of you guys as far as your comedic abilities? That's kind of rude, isn't it? Your bestie.
Yeah, he was a friend until he realized it was going to cost him $5,000 this time.
Yeah, and they can get Levy for $5, but they're two people, not one. Remember that. So he's like, yeah, you guys are $2,500 a piece. Yeah, maybe we'll go with Levy.
There are two people,
and he's trying to
Kiki's
draw people into
butthole.
a show, right? So Levy's got a better draw factor too, for sure. Like more people know Bob Levy's name out of these, comics wise. He'd probably get more people to go see him. Sell more tickets.
I'll say this, Dejois, LGBT, Liberty Guns, Boots, Tracers, and if you would have said Quadfather there at the end, I would have literally asked you to marry me right here, right now. That's a fact.
For the day.
I would have said, please, Dejois, I love you so much. So much. My wife.
I thought I read that.
Welcome to the
Quaaludes
stage,
at
Jake
the end.
Hudson, aka Granny. What up, dog?
Hello. Conk the clown and fucking Crumb suck.
By the way, Jake, how are you doing today?
Here's the thing. The Conk the clown, they're making the cripple work too much.
I would agree with you there, Jake. I need a guy that knows a lot about wrestling on my show so that we could really get into some deep conversations. A lot about technology.
Hulk Hogan. Here's the thing. I think Hulk Hogan's dead.
Is that true? Did he die?
Oh,
you're thinking of Ric Flair, buddy. I think Ric Flair's.
No, I heard.
Hulk Hogan. Now, listen. Here's the thing. Shut up, Crumb Bum. You're fucking stupid. Hulk Hogan. Here's the thing. Hulk Hogan his heart rejected a valve, and now he's
to a fucking table having our stay. BYB, fuck you.
What do you think about? There he is.
Do you understand? This is literally like. Well, hold on.
I know it's pain. I only want to see if you're doing Jake Hudson. All I want to see is your forehead. That's the fact. Just your forehead.
No, I'm not doing Jake Hudson anymore, man. Jake Hudson's worn out.
All right, let's stay on the ball. How do you feel about Aaron Imholt and Gino Bisconti and this whole fucking thing? I know you were watching.
You know how I feel about Gino Bisconti.
Levy's in the middle of this one.
Always been a fucking piece of shit. No, I want to tear down fucking Conk the Clown and fucking Crumb real quick.
No, that's fair.
Say a fucking word. What is wrong? Conk. You're just gonna sit here and just do not a thing?
About what? You've come in here. I've trounced you several times. You keep coming back for more. You're like a neglected bitch. It just loves the attention. What do I have to do?
You mean no, I didn't come back for any more. There's nothing to be had.
I know. That's why. That's why I just don't comment on it, bud. I didn't realize you had so many issues with me. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Goddamn heart.
Bless your heart.
Well, hold on. How the fuck are you gonna get upstaged by Crumb, dude? Like you were a co-host on this show. Do something about it. I'm disappointed in you, dude. You're a senior citizen. Like, learn how to work.
Work it, work it, work it.
Shouldn't he be retired though?
This is exactly what I mean. Terrible, awful.
We do have one more thing to get into tonight.
What's the other fucking thing you have to get into tonight? I'm not going to be here for it. I promise you that.
All right. Well, anyway, I did you not? I know that your hatred for the Viscontes.
I got a lot of things going on, dude.
Oh, well, let's say your hatred for the Viscontes is strong and your love for Levy is strong. How do you feel about
stay? Yeah,
you might have loved
interest.
You might have loved what was just said, right? Because Aaron was talking about replacing the Viscontes with Levy for the money. They're two people, and he's one person. But Imholte is still considering replacing both of them with one Bob Levy for the price of one.
Who is?
Aaron Imholt for the anniversary show.
Not a fucking chance.
He was just talking about it. What are you saying? That was the whole clip we just watched.
That fucking listen. I don't care if it's both of them.
It's distracting.
Queer off the goddamn screen.
It is very distracting. I'm not doing it. You're stuck with it. It's
come on, man.
I'm making a point right now.
Men.
Go look at my thumbnail for tonight, and you'll see exactly why this is the Brokeback Valley of real men.
I don't like
Valley of real.
Get on your horse and hop
everything
on down to
about
the valley,
this
bro.
guy
Come on.
couldn't be gayer than this fucking $3 bill on the screen right now.
Yeah, he looks like a pool in a dream. Watch him go. Shut up, Crumb.
Are you feeling good tonight, buddy? Like you feeling feeling yourself? Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing my ski mask impression.
Yeah, I was wondering. Fair enough, though, man. You sound like you're feeling good. That's good.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty great. Hopefully, I die in the morning. Right there in bed.
I think that's a song, right?
Hello?
If I wake up, I'll wake up dead. You love Megadeth, and I'm wearing a Megadeth shirt. I love Megadeth references with a Megadeth shirt on. This is all coming together like it was meant to be. Me and you have a conversation about Megadeth.
Hold on. Hold your fucking horses, man. All right.
Goodbye, horses.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Let's put since he likes to bet on death odds. Who dies first, me or fucking Clonk or the clown?
Clonk the clown. God damn, Mr. Road. That's a mean one.
Neither of you.
Clonk.
Live long and prosper.
I love eating con. Have you ever eaten con?
Shut up, bro.
CONCHE.
Yeah, I'll wear the cons.
You can love me and we can both die at the same time. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think. I want to live for a little bit longer, though. Graham.
I'm outlive you, dude. I'm outlive you, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
Age-wise, probably
die before you do, but I don't think you'll achieve the age that I did.
But I guy dress.
Not tonight. I don't think I know. I'm not.
No.
He's 95 years old, bro.
Right. I mean, shit. Crumb, you're not helping.
He's older than dirt, for God's sake.
You'll never live as long as
yeah,
he
that's
will.
why it's a safe bet, dude.
Ingwe might be the one you want to bet on right now. He's having a rough go.
God almighty. Did you see that?
dying.
Wait,
We
hold
just
on.
asked
I forgot to
somebody
fucking
in
ask
this community. You
Honk
can't
the
talk about
Clown or
dying.
whatever his fucking name is. Did
Conk?
you see what he did the other night? Oh my god.
Yeah, we were just looking at
just
the
watched
picture
it.
of it, man. Yeah, we know what he did. We know what he did last summer too.
Man,
we know what he
Well,
did this summer, especially.
don't act like I watched this show.
You were in the
You
chat.
oughta.
We saw you.
If you don't, yeah, we know you're here. Well, you were arguing with some other guy in chat. Sounded like you wanted to get violent with someone else. I like it.
It's been an arguing night. We had a guy that beat you up earlier on. Not we, but
Who's
he was in
that?
here. Triple G. Didn't he beat you up? He was talking like he beat you up.
He did.
Oh no, I think he did win the fight, but I wouldn't call it a beat up. No.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna say he did or didn't beat you up, he beat you up.
I mean, yeah, I
he
just
didn't
mean like
lose.
who wins a fight? That's a beat up in my. That's what I mean.
Exactly.
Did he win the fight? Yeah, no, I think he did win the fight. Yeah.
But he said he was not even giving it his all or something.
What did I say?
You know, he said he wasn't even really trying. Didn't he? Did I hear?
Yeah,
well,
he said he took it easy on you, and he
Yeah.
said you hit hard, and then started
He
laughing.
did say you hit hard. I wouldn't
And then
fight you.
started
dude.
laughing
you would,
there,
you would
right
beat the
there
shit out of
after.
me. I guarantee you.
Well, I'm not looking at the chat, but yeah, all right. Yeah, let's do MMA next.
Oh no, dude! I wouldn't. You would beat me up. I'm a fat, little, skinny guy. Fat, skinny. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Doughy.
G-Rob
no,
knows.
of course.
Look at this. Somebody knows her fucking lyrics. I like it. G-Rob, also a Megadeth lover.
All right. Anyway, goddamn, I think Honk died on stream.
And Karmicx couldn't be more alive. That's a fact.
Is this a live of him right now?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
want to see any more of Karmicx, dude. Karmicx is
you see that?
literally.
You see that in the right corner? That's Doom. It's a clip.
Karmicx is the worst
Oh, that's a
person on the internet.
Thank you for
he's
agreeing
the
with
worst.
me.
We
It
all
is
agree on that.
unbearable. How do people watch that shit? I don't even
get it.
understand.
I
man.
think the
I
people are just
swear to
fucking with
God,
him, right?
I swear, on
This motherfucker.
hold on, can do it. I gotta do this black, don't I? On God, if he died, I would be like, God damn it, it's time.
Thank you, Lord.
Damn,
Thank you,
dude, you're
Lord.
all about people
It
dying.
was time. Yeah, he's only like 40, but I think it's time. It's his time.
Why does
No.
fucking
I wish him a
Clonk
long
run
life.
off every time I come on here?
He's got bladder issues. He got to go pee pee.
It's not.
Actually,
This has nothing to do with bladder.
He's still here.
it has nothing
You
to do with
fucking
you.
you lie to the audience. Don't lie to me.
God damn. No, I know, beloved chatter, we are getting to that. Believe it or not, we will be playing. All right, let's play some of that. God damn it, beloved chatter, you're jumping the gun here, buddy. I do not like this, but I think everybody else is gonna like this. How long
Wait,
you guys
is the
ready?
clip?
I've
What
seen
did I
this
say?
Twice,
It's the
and then I
worst.
watched this
All
clips
right, if
through
you're not
your
here,
show.
that's fine.
I can't
I'll just
watch
keep
your
playing
show,
this
dude.
then.
It's bad.
Did I say something about locking your brakes while I face bumped you?
No. I'm not saying that ever. I'm saying this fucker said that about me and Pat Dixon. I believe that was the clip.
All right, yeah, no, I'm fucking out of here. That's terrible.
Yeah. It's harsh, and it's the last day of Pride Month, so I figured it was a good time to play that shit. But yeah, this motherfucker is unbearable. So let's go to the clip. Play the clip. Let's play this one.
There we go. Let's go to the mall. This is another $5 that came in. Let's go ahead. I'm sorry, we're way behind on links right now. We're going to try and power through some of these. $5 links, $10 immediate, $20 full. Thank you.
This doesn't look like Karmicx.
I thought this was funny. Someone made this for Aaron and sent it to him.
Don't get me wrong. I like my women fine.
Sure.
Curves like a back road.
Yeah.
Sweeter than wine.
That sounds nice.
Sitting here thinking if I'm locked in a cell.
Wait, what? No.
With you as my bunkmate. Well, who can tell? Ain't no sunlight, just concrete and bars.
Don't be gay.
No pickup trucks. No honky tonk stars.
Don't do a gay thing.
Just two lonely fellas trying to survive.
You don't have to butt fuck.
And I ain't saying nothing, but damn, you're alive. I ain't gay, but if we were in jail,
don't.
I'd reconsider how I set my sail. No girls around, just a hard knock life.
But you're not even in. You're singing a song about
maybe,
if you.
Just maybe, I'd make you my wife.
Who's to say you wouldn't?
His takes are so fucking dumb.
No. Here's the thing. You're singing a song hypothetically about if. Now you're already gay. Because you're thinking about that. You're forcing a scenario where you and this other guy would be fucking each other. You know what?
Yeah.
We've lost him. We've lost him already.
Aaron, you will be going to jail, buddy. I think he was trying to make a point for you.
But let it chatter
he's a real man. He's a real man. He's going to put it in your real pooper. Like
Aaron's
this
done
Karmicx
gay stuff though, like Beloved Chatter said.
The gayest. He's literally drank semen off his lady. Nothing gayer. Well, probably is gayer stuff than that, but
I don't understand that at all. But I'm not a gay man.
Naked Twister with Nick Ricotta is pretty gay.
Yeah, everything with Nick is weird and gay.
Just hanging out with Nick is gay, right? Just hanging out with him in real life is gay. Like doing a stream with them with that lesbian voice. All right. I could see that. But anything past that, it might get weird, folks. Indeed. But it's funny. The day that Nick Ricada saw, what's her name? April on a stream on Chrissy Mayer's Simpcast, it was over. He saw that fucking little thing and he was like, that's going to be my. Oh, you live in Minnesota? Oh, in St. Cloud? Oh, we're going to have to meet up. All of us. Yeah, you're a clout chaser too? Perfect. I have a bigger show. Did you know that?
He also had a bigger penis, apparently.
He got a lot of bigger things. That's right. Bigger house, bigger show, bigger payroll, bigger all of it. Bigger dong, allegedly. Only because they say that Aaron's hung like a button, I guess.
EA Sports. Kickstand.
It's in the game.
A kickstand with a bend at the end.
Yeah, stupid $3. Pat uses quad.
I just want to say immediately before this fucking loser starts talking at all whatsoever. Nice podcast, stupid. You can go fuck yourself, Dan. You prick. How dare you say stuff like in that in super chat form? That's very rude of you. Not very happy with you about this. He was very excited about it too because he sent me a message immediately. He was like, "Oh, I just got Karmicx to say things about a guy fucking you." I was like, "What? Why are you? Stop it! Don't make guys say things like that. That's fucking horrible. What are you doing to me, Dan? You're not a good fellow. I thought we were pals, buddy. Come on, man. Why you got to be like that? Why you got to be like that?"
And in this moment, Quadfather realized
Dan might not be my friend. No, or he likes chipping me, motherfucker. I'll get you back. One of these days, this guy's gonna hate you, Dan. Wait till that fucking super chat comes. Your day will come. Your day will. This guy turns on everyone. Your day's coming too.
I never really met him. And he turned
there
on me.
is
exactly
truth to that.
I did say he had a gay haircut though.
Pat enjoys the angle where he stands. If he stands at the right angle and there's, the ever smiling Quadfather. Oh, yeah.
The ever smiling.
Quadfather is such a fucking goon idiot. Pat Dixon stands near Quadfather, realizes his head is perfectly aligned with his cock. And Pat Dixon's like, well, hey, Quadfather, you seem to be a good fan of me. You went after that Karmicx dude who's been talking bad about me. I think you deserve to have my cock in your mouth. And Quad's like, oh, yeah. He likes to rock around to feel some sort of life.
Some life. Schmuel Buckman, really? I can't believe this didn't turn you on. Are you... Schmuel, come on, man. Why you got to turn on me too, dude? Like, seriously? Are you seriously coming after me like this, Schmuel?
Is Karmicx thing like he gets a super chat, then he just elaborates in some weird fantasy?
I don't think so. I think I've hurt his feelings so many times at this point that he's like broken about me.
But I mean,
me, Pat Dixon, Schmuel Buckman, Crumb. I think the list is long for the hatred at this point. That's what it is. That, let's be honest.
Pat Dixon, that's what he enjoys.
Here's the other thing, though. Like, I don't even want to fucking... Dude, look at this. It's a 13-minute clip of him talking about me, Schmuel, Pat, all having gay sex. I know, Schmuel. I know you're in the scene with me. And okay, that's a good way to describe it, too.
Yeah.
Because...
he was just elaborating on the elaboration.
No, well, the thing is, like, the dude wrote porn scripts for 20 years.
What?
He wrote gay porn scripts for 20 years.
I'm just saying, people write that?
So
that's a written thing?
Literally did it
That's
for a
not just-
job for 20 years and then
What?
got a corporate job that he got fired from and can't shut up about and can't stop crying about it. But we know this guy's an emotional bitch. He can't like contain himself. That's the real truth of it.
That's a real job. Writing for gay porn is a job.
Yeah. Okay. If you look into it, Bernie Sanders. Look it up. Bernie Sanders wrote porn scripts.
Bernie
Sanders had a job writing pornography. Google it.
I mean, I remember back in the day, they had like real, like Boogie Nights style shit. They had plots, so I get that. But like this man is what 20 years old? How old is he? How old is this guy?
Like 42 or something like that.
Oh,
He's
okay.
in his early 40s.
He looks good for 40 something. Not gonna lie.
I'm not going to comment on his looks because that would
I thought he was
probably
younger.
end
I
up
thought
in
he
a
was
clip
maybe
of some sort.
32.
Hey, you just got clipped too, Crumb.
Oh, whatever.
Someone's going to be like, "Oh, look at this guy." Ugh.
I mean,
yeah,
he doesn't
here's
look
another
40.
one.
He doesn't look 40.
Carla, Stacey Abrams as well wrote erotica. That's true. Very
There's
true.
nothing wrong with that.
So true. True. So true.
But
Deft, my boy. All right, gay lovers confirmed. Deft. It says my boy. My boy. I think my boy. He's 41. Yeah, Brandon. I thought you were a straight man. Apparently not. He says my boy. Oh, you're not a real man, Brandon. Oh, how about I come up with a porn scenario for you and Karmicx, who is not a real man.
Hey, can we start calling him Hair Lip X? I just think it's better.
Does he have a hair lip?
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course he's a ginger. He does? All gingers have hair lips. That's automatic.
That's not true.
They have no souls and they have hair lips. It's automatic.
Now.
All of them.
Now. I got some gingers in my life.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Well, one of these times when you're on here, you can explain yourself to us. That's fine.
No, I mean, I got a son who's a ginger, but he doesn't have a cleft lip. So your theory is wrong, sir.
Yeah. Well, maybe he wasn't born with it. Maybe. Oh, death rhymes with cleft. Death. That rhymes with cleft. Oh, shit. It's all making sense now. Cleft and Deft working together. Yep. They're anti-BYB guys. I see how it goes. This is what happens, folks.
Damn, Brandon was such a nice dude.
I know. I used to think highly of him, but things have changed in the last
48
hours. 72 hours, whatever. It's been a minute. Yeah, the plot thickens, and this isn't even the kind of plot you would find in gay porn, like Karmicx writes, apparently. 20 years worth of gay porn writing. Yeah, that's where we end up, folks.
He is a fine dancer.
That means a lot to me, Uncle Jack. Even it sounds gay. I mean, just to let you know, sir. I mean, Uncle Jack, you know what that means, right?
That means you're gay.
That's what it means. That's what it means. When you say that to another man, a real man in the valley of real men, in the valley of Brokeback valley of real men.
Real men in the valley can say another man is okay looking or good looking. It's okay.
No, not in the Brokeback Valley I'm from. It's very gay. And not on the pirate ship I came from. Does he not sound like a butt pirate? I mean, pirate. Like he ends all of his
like
R like an R matey. You know what I mean? You know what you are, matey.
I think it's crazy that this guy thinks it's okay to do this on the internet. What he's doing right now behind you.
It's an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment. And yeah, I'm sure he would just say like,
this is what real men do. Yeah.
I was already here.
He's doing Vogue hands and shit, dude.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Come
that's what
on,
I'm saying,
guys.
dude. He's dancing like Madonna.
Worse. At least Madonna has some fucking
he's
self-respect.
like every old white man you've ever seen dance. That's what he's doing. He's doing the.
No, it's worse than that. I don't even think old guys are
with the gay flair.
Did you hear what Crumb just said? Old guys are faggots. I think that's what he just said.
I think so.
I mean,
I would take offense to that if I were you, Hunk.
Well, I would, but you know what? If we got to dance like that, then we are, goddammit, and everything's okay.
You motherfucker. No, Puddle of Ants had to show up today.
He can't get up and do the moves he wants to, so he sits in his chair and he does that.
I know. Actually, I've often wondered if that's a wheelchair, that leather chair, because I've never seen the guy stand up. To be honest with you.
Because he's, I mean, for me, if I was dancing if I was feeling it that much, I'd have to get up a little bit and do a little, shake my rump a little bit, right?
But like a twerk for the camera. I got it. Yeah, you're a Florida guy, that Florida man. That makes sense.
Maybe that's on the Patreon only streams.
Charge extra for that kind of content, dude.
If you want to see my legs.
Yeah.
I have shown my legs before.
But I'm not gay, but I'd pay good money to see Quadfather twerk. That would be impressive.
I think someone did make a video other than the one I played tonight. Hey, how come you guys actually thought that was real? Fuck you guys, by the way, for that.
I don't know, man.
I'm still annoyed by that.
I can't even recognize, family members sometimes in old videos. I'm like, wait,
that's why. Yeah, you old fuckers are too easy to trick and make people believe about the AI stuff. That's the problem.
You were talking to the wrong guy, because I sometimes fall for some of the AI videos. I'm like, did you see this gorilla fucking scuba diving? They're like, are you retarded?
All right.
You ever seen that one? Though? It's gorilla scuba diving.
I seen the monkeys fucking the football or fucking coconut. I seen that one.
Have you seen the one where the little chimpanzee walks into the African village with a machine gun and starts firing? No,
that's real. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I seen that one. They're cute. We love them. All right. Well, I guess our homosexual fucking month is over now officially in the valley of real homos like Karmicx.
Does that mean we can quit talking about Adam Busch now?
You mean gay? Oh, I see what you did there. We could stop talking about gay guys like Adam Busch. Exactly. But I think next month might be Android month. We're going to run into that. And we'll have to talk about him again because he's an android.
Gay robot.
What's your problem with this dude anyway? He looks like a totally normal dude.
Yeah.
Seems like a guy.
Is that his son? That's
that's Adam Busch.
I know.
That's Adam Busch.
They look very similar.
Yeah. No, that's Adam Busch. Both pictures. What are you talking about?
Is that his dad?
That is Adam Busch. Both pictures.
Oh, okay. See, I'm really dumb.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, obviously you don't even keep up.
I don't even know who Adam Busch is. I hear everyone talking about him. I know he was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, right? But I never watched that.
He made fun of me once, and I'll never get over it. He said bad things about BYB on WATP, and we'll never get over it.
Have you ever done an episode about your show on there? On one of these podcasts?
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh.
I'm not gonna point you in the right direction. I'll send you links though.
Okay.
Thank you everybody for showing up tonight. We love you more than a friend. All of you in the chat. Honky, where can people find your stuff?
Honk the Clown on Twitter, HonkCow666, YouTube at Honk the Clown. Be back here on Wednesday night, and then Friday night we're gonna do the first edition of the Death Pool here on BYB. Expect to see that every Friday. Yeah, there you go. The Death Pool. The real one.
Yeah.
The original.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we postponed it for 2 Fridays. I have a feeling everyone can take wild guesses at why we did that. Thanks a lot, Ski Mask, for forcing our hands to not do death pools. But we thought it would be in bad taste to do that when our homeboy has just gone to heaven. Where,
even though we've never been known for good taste. So what but still.
Exactly. Yeah, Bobby, it wasn't too soon for Bobby because he's been gone for a long many moons. Actually, that'll be 2 years coming up this fall. That's fucking crazy, man.
Wow.
But whatever, man. They'll all be remembered, missed, etc. You guys know the deal. Before we get out of here, we got one more. What do we got? One more real man coming in with a real comment because he's from I don't think he's from Brokeback Valley. I think he's from further east. Beloved chatter, $5. Thank you very much, sir. Only once has Karmicx fantasized about a woman during a stream, and it involved Taz and going down on an active yeast infection. Case and closet closed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give him one more little piece of credit that he has kind of been hinting at Felicia coming out to his place. I hope that does happen for one reason and one reason alone. I have a feeling that it's going to end up being like she goes out there, she hangs out with him for a day, and she's like, that dude's gay as fuck, and then it's over with.
Hey,
then
you got to remember, she's homeless, though. She's up, and that could be a great place for her to settle down. With the Karmicx, man.
Well, okay, if that's the case, then it'll take a year before she gets sick of him being gay and then leave and then tell us all the story. So we might have to wait a little while to find out the truth. The truth about Brokeback Valley out there.
Well, I mean, if they're smart,
depends on how much she hates sleeping in her car.
Yeah, she moves out there. They fucking do like a live streaming all the time, crazy shit all day, and they're wackadoos. They'd make tons of money. They should.
I guess if they pass out before the sex time even ever comes up, because they're both like passed out drunk, like 9 at night.
That's right. Drinks a lot
when they hit the off button on the live, then they automatically just pass out drunk. That might, that's a good excuse for him too. Like, how come you can't get a hard on for me? That'll be Felicia. Like, come on, man, get a hard on. Let's do this. And he'll be like, I'm drunk. I got whiskey dick again every night. But we all know why. Because he's a bag.
Can you cut your hair to look like Taz? I mean, just a little shorter.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this guy gets it. A lady boy. That's exactly what he needs. He needs a real lady boy.
I just want to see what a lady cock looks like.
Yeah, so does Karmicx. Indeed. He likes lady cocks too.
Yeah.
He likes very large clitoral areas, bulges, if you will.
Bulges.
Exactly. All right.
Fucking weirdo. What a weirdo.
He is a weirdo. So true.
Clip
so
it.
true. Clip it.
Clip it, Bex, you fucking fat cunt.
Exactly.
I was gonna say it, but I knew you had it already fucking ready to go.
Ready to rock and roll. That's right. Thank you everybody for coming out. Wait, you got any plugs there, Mr. Crumb? What do you got coming up, man?
Nothing. You got nothing.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fart on fire with my rhymes. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls? Cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls? Cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls.